buy a beer in the neighborhood. Call Joe Murray.
I happen to trust Joe Murray.
First time I ever met Joe Murray was...
All right, welcome in 98.5 The Sports Hub. I'm Joe Murray. Full show tonight here on 98.5 The Sports Hub. How you doing? We got a lot going on tonight. We got Skaz here. We got our intern River. And Street Team Joe is back and in the house. And we're all here. It's another week 2 now of the NFL. We'll certainly get into the preview between the Patriots and the Dolphins and more fallout on the Patriots' loss to the Raiders this week. You can find us on YouTube. Just go to youtube.com, search 98.5 The Sports Hub. And there's many ways that you can listen to the show. You can download the app, tap that app, 98.5 The Sports Hub, and then go to 98.5thesportshub.com and search, listen live, and then just say, hey, Alexa, play 98.5 The Sports Hub. And boom. So I already see people in there. Jay McHugh's in there. Shout out to him. Jimmy, we got Jay, we got Jimmy, we got everybody in our chat all ready to go, and you at 617-779-0985. For the most part, it is Patriots and Red Sox, and we'll mix in some other things in or out. We got musings later on tonight as well, and we're going to talk to Evan Lazar at Patriots.com. So we will get in touch with everybody tonight and with you as well. Once again, 617-779-0985. The opening take is presented by Super Service Today. Day or night, always done right. Visit superservicetoday.com. Number one provider for residential and commercial plumbing, heating, cooling, and drain cleaning. Superservicetoday.com. So, where do we start? With Drake May. The struggles, the film is out. People are seeing the film, and they're saying he's missing open receivers. They're talking about his footwork, and still, I think he's doing too much. Is there too much on his plate? If you don't like my take about him controlling the entire offense, well, there's a lot of other things he's doing as a second-year quarterback that, quite frankly, has played 13 games and has 1 win. And throughout the night tonight, I want to compare last year's draft class after 1 game. The quarterback draft class from a year ago after 1 game, and I want to know the hierarchy and the tier. I want to know where the guys stand. We'll do that throughout the night tonight. I do want to look at the Bill Belichick coaching tree. And who's next? I want the hierarchy of that. I want the tiers of the Bill Belichick coaching tree as well. We'll do that tonight. But I've had a chance to look into the Dolphins and their game. Drake May should be able to take advantage of the Dolphins' defense. Their defense, not good. Now, they do have a pass rush. We know about Phillips. We know about Bradley Chubb. You know, their secondary is Jack Jones, Storm Duck, and Minka Fitzpatrick. Like, they should be able to throw on that. Should be able to throw on that. Drake May yesterday was asked about potentially having too much on his plate. His response, I wouldn't say that. Playing quarterback in the NFL is going to be a lot on your plate no matter what team you play for. I'm ready for it. I'll get more and more comfortable each week. So, he said he wouldn't say that. Then what would you say, Drake? Because your coach could have just said you handle it fine. He might even mention the play caller somewhere in there. I don't know. How about this? One way you can help Drake May, run the football. Run the football. It's an embarrassment that the Patriots did not run the ball in the second half, or the way that they did was horrendously game planned and managed and coached. I blame Josh McDaniels, but really, we got to blame the guy that's the coach, and that's Mike Vrabel. But I don't know. You want to help him? Take some stuff off his plate? How about you run the football? Now, I know the line didn't get a good push, but I don't know. Scheme it up. Counter. Pitch. How about screens? Other things. Just so you know, the Dolphins gave up 156 yards on the ground last week. They gave up 2 touchdowns to the Colts. You can run on them. It should be imperative. It should be their mission. It should be their goal this week. The game plan should be run on the Dolphins. I already mentioned their weak secondary. You run, you set up the play action, you throw the ball. Sounds easy, right? I can sit here and tell you all day. How about you run the ball a little bit so you can open up throwing game so you can attack their secondary? I don't know. Just what do I know? Again, the Dolphins gave up 156 on the ground, 2 touchdowns. It's also an important game for each franchise. We've talked about this. The Dolphins are about to implode. There was already talks about Mike McDaniel. Tyreek Hill has issues again. They have a rebuilding defense. Tua Tagovailoa has been turn the ball over. He also owns the Patriots. He owns them. And going to Miami, welcome to Miami. Never a good place. A house of horror for the Patriots. And here's another thing. You ready for this, Patriots fans? Last year, the Patriots started 1-0. Remember? Everyone was excited. Gatorade bath, Gerard Mayo, you name it. How about this? You want to know scary? Scary is starting the year 0-2. That's scary. Losing to the Miami Dolphins that last week went up against Daniel Jones of the Colts, and they never punted. Never punted. It hasn't happened since 1991. You got to run the football on these guys. You have to take the pressure off of Drake May and let him run the ball, lean on it, and then attack the field. It's pretty easy. I don't know what else. Every year they have a brand new offensive coordinator. Last year, I don't even know if the guy was a coordinator. And he barely was in his ear. Now, Josh McDaniels is in his ear the entire time, and he doesn't know what the hell he's doing. So he says he wouldn't say that when it comes to having too much on his plate. But what would you say, Drake May? How about you run the football? That starts with coaching. So we'll leave it there at 617-779-0985. My opening take is run the ball. Find ways to run the ball. I don't want to hear that the line gets no push. Figure it out. Do other things. Screen passes. Something else. I don't know. Ramondre Stevenson, I'm starting to wonder if he's cooked. So let's find out this week. How about you give some more touches to Gibson? I don't know. Try to get Travion Henderson involved. Maybe put him in the slot. I don't know. Maybe you try Efton Chisholm this week as somewhat of a dink and dunk guy. Also, I don't think Drake May's a dink and dunk passer, so I don't think the offense worked for him. So how about you just run the ball? Run the football. You hear me, Jake? Run the football. Then you can throw the ball. Run the ball, throw the ball, catch the ball. Easy. It's been so hard for the Patriots as an offense to figure it out for the last 5 years. Run the ball. 617-779-0985. It's pretty easy. It's easy. Run the ball. I want to take a look at the 2024 QB class. How they doing after one game? Hey, Coach Joe over here. Hey, just run the ball. Run it. I don't care who runs it. I don't care who does it. Just run it, will ya? I can't believe they let Drake May drop back 53 times and throw it 46 times. That is not a recipe of success. I blame Josh McDaniels. I blame Mike Vrabel. They had no impact on the game whatsoever. Yet you look at old-ass Pete Carroll and Chip Kelly, who's been in college the last few years. They can figure it out. Why can't the Patriots? 617-779-0985. Just run the ball. That's all I ask. Shout out to our YouTube fan. We'll take a quick break. I'm Joe Murray. You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub.
More Joe Murray coming up on The Sports Hub.
I have formed a couple relationships. I've formed a good relationship with Drake May. Got to spend some time with him this offseason. An unbelievable guy. He's still in the kid tier for me. You know, he's younger than I am, so he's an unbelievable kid. He just got married, so let's clap it up for him as well.
Yeah, everybody's getting married.
No, he's a bright kid. He can spin the heck out of the ball. He moves well, and he seems like, again, the only thing that I ever tell anybody is, like, when they ask me, like, what's your number one? It's like, just be yourself, right? Like, be authentic, know who you are, don't try to be somebody that you're not. And he seems like a kid that is only him.
Sound of Josh Allen that everybody wants to compare Drake May to. Are there any similarities through 13 games of Drake May's career versus Josh? I would say no. You know, both are quarterbacks. But Josh Allen, as you heard right there, says that he has talked to Drake May. He has taken Drake May under his wing. They formed a close relationship. Said he got to spend time with him in the offseason. Said he's an unbelievable kid. He's bright. Yeah, great. He's hey, you're a good kid and you're smart. Can you throw the football? He moves well. Oh, another one. He moves well. Can he throw the football? There's no better teacher for Drake May than Josh Allen. Yeah, I don't know. Josh Allen can throw the ball and through the wind. Man, all these comparisons out. Just, God. So let's have at it then. Let's have the comparisons. Let's have them. I promised this last night, Skaz, so let's do it. If you need a second, too, Skaz, I want you to write this down. I want your hierarchy. I want you to write down in order, as of today, week 1, how would you rank Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Michael Penix, Bo Nix, and J.J. McCarthy? Write it down. I'll let you think about it. I want a hierarchy. I want to know where each quarterback stands from last year's draft to after week 1 today. And where does Drake May land on that list? Well, we'll let that marinate for a little bit. Let's start with Dennis in Hyde Park. What's up, Dennis?
Hey, Joe, how you doing?
How you doing?
Joe, I called Sunday and I got disconnected. I was really wound up Sunday, so I calmed down a little bit. But I could not believe, Joe, that call he made on that punt with 3-something to go, right? And I'll tell you, Joe, why, because nothing was going right. So say if they do throw a bomb and they get back in that game, we could be talking a whole different scenario. But he didn't have the guts to go for it. What do you think?
He didn't. And
that was awful.
It was awful. It's terrible.
Right. Terrible. I mean, who's he kidding? He's going to get 2 scores at the end. Come on. That was his only chance with that much time to go to do something, and he choked. And I was surprised because I thought he had coronas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I'm wondering about Rabel now, you know?
So this is you after being all wound up?
Yeah.
You gotta get
I guess so.
Gotta get yourself a 2-toe sub. I think that would help you.
All right, Joe.
All right, buddy. You
All
take
right.
care.
Oh.
Oh, man, I hung up on him, I think. Well, sorry. He's from Hyde Park. I figured he'd know what a 2-toe sub was. I haven't had one in a while. I don't know if they're listening, but I would like a chicken parm with grated Parmesan cheese on a braided roll, please. How about you, Skaz? Should we take other orders tonight? What else do we want tonight? I'm on one. I'm not, nothing's bothered. I've had no adversity. Nothing has happened to me today. I broke cards. I've been dealing with memorabilia. I have been all sports all day. But this Drake May stuff about, he's like Josh Allen. And like, I don't know. I watched the quarterbacks last night. I hate comparisons.
Would you like to Josh Allen's first 13 games in the NFL?
Please.
11 touchdowns.
Okay.
14 interceptions.
Ooh.
68.2 passer rating.
Okay.
Drake May in 13 games has 16 touchdowns.
Oh, better.
11 interceptions.
Less.
And a 66.4
How about turnover? Can you look up the turnover?
You're going to have to give me a second on that one. 10 fumbles for Drake May in that time span.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. And Josh Allen will...
Efforting.
How about, and I'll look up the turnovers as well, because, all right, so we're saying that whatever we're seeing from Drake May, it's better than whatever we saw from Josh Allen early on. So it's a better trajectory? Is that what we think? Because I can give you Mac Jones numbers if you want, his first 13 games too. You know, those numbers are pretty good. How'd it work out with Mac Jones? With Josh McDaniels, by the way, as his offensive coordinator. By the way.
8 fumbles for Josh Allen in his first year.
Oh, and Drake's had 13?
10, I believe.
Okay. So turnovers are the problem for Drake May, where they weren't for Josh Allen. Oh, even though Josh Allen had more interceptions.
Yeah. They're both turnover guys. Josh Allen, not so much anymore. That's what you're dreaming of, Joe. That's what you're hoping for.
But the Patriots don't want Drake May to run. But once Josh Allen started running more, he became a better quarterback. Run the ball! Run! Do you get what I'm saying? Did anybody watch football this week? Did you see the quarterbacks run the football? Did you see Jalen Hurts? Did he have an impact running the ball? Did he? How about Patrick Mahomes? Did he? Around the league, quarterbacks are running the football. They're telling him not to, and now he doesn't know what to do. Still waiting on that hierarchy for a second there. Let's talk to Danny and Pawtucket. Hey, Danny. Danny.
Hey. Hey, Joe.
Hi.
Hey, so I think I got your take wrong. I thought you were saying, like, to hand off the ball, and I'm like, they don't have any running backs. Ramondre's on borrowed time. Trayvon, he's had 2 seconds to learn the NFL playbook. Antonio Gibson is a peanut. Who are they supposed to give the ball to?
I don't like you. You're giving excuses right now. They can run the football.
Who do they give the ball to?
They got to figure it out.
I think what we're seeing, Joe, listen, 1 second. Don't hang up. I think what we're seeing is growing pains. We don't see the back-to-back 3 and outs like we did with Mac Jones.
We did
100 trips to the red zone.
Can I give you a scenario where we did see it before the half? Run, swing. Why? You're giving them excuses. An offensive coordinator that nobody wanted can't scheme up a running game, and they punt 6 times in a row, and you're defending it?
They have no elite running backs at all.
Get creative.
Any of them.
Get creative.
And I was
other guys can run the ball. It doesn't have to be the guys you mentioned.
Travion quadruple teamed. Because
I don't like your answers. Get creative. Remember that little tush push thing they tried? Remember that? What happened to that? What happened to it? 3rd and 1. Right up the gut. Right up there. Stick it right up there. I hate the excuse making.
They don't have any running backs.
They don't have any running backs. Hand it to somebody else then. I don't know. How about a little screen pass? How about a little pitch to the tight end? How about an end the round or something different? Josh McDaniels used to throw the kitchen sink. Remember how many times did Jacoby Myers throw the ball, or Edelman, or any of these guys? He always did something different. Now he's running his same old boring-ass old offense, and they have nothing. And everyone's blaming Drake May, yet they aren't running the football. Like, it's driving me crazy. Last night, did you watch Minnesota? They ran the ball. They ran the ball. Run the ball. I'm screaming. I hate excuse making.
It's week 1, Joe. It's week 1. They didn't have all offseason to prepare. They didn't even know they were playing the Raiders in week 1. How could they scheme for it, Joe? It was a surprise to everybody.
Travion Henderson.
He's not very good. Not a running back. He's only had a couple weeks to learn the playbook. Rookie running backs never take the NFL by storm.
All they did was just throw to Did he ever run off tackle? Did you see Travion Henderson run off tackle once?
Not ringing a bell.
How about a toss? Remember the fullback? Did the fullback even play? Though Josh McDaniels needs a fullback. Did the fullback even play? Did anybody see the guy that used to be number 87 and he gave it up for Gronk? Did the fullback play? Did the fullback actually get snaps? I heard so much crap today about the Patriots, this and that and that. Just run the ball. Blame the offensive coordinator for not being balanced. All the issues that Drake May has is on the offensive coordinator not being balanced and the coach allowing it. I know I'm right. Mason's in the car. Mason.
First off, I love you, Joe. You're the most passionate man on the Sports Hub, so I appreciate that. Number two, can I get a large barbecue chicken, since we're placing orders, extra onion, blue cheese on the side, please?
Blue cheese and barbecue, huh?
Oh, yeah. I'm a freak like that. I love it.
Okay.
Also, just my point I want to make, you mentioned you were talking about Mac Jones and his kind of hinted at his better start. Not only did he have a better start than May, I might go as so far to say Mac is a better leader than Drake May. Just a couple days ago, I don't know if you saw this, if it was on your radar, Edelman and Grunt's podcast had Will Campbell on, and he kind of said something to the effect of, softball question, how's May this August, talking about training camp. And he said something to the effect of, like, Vrabel's trying to get it out of May, like, to lead this team in so many words. So I don't think this guy is even a born leader. So if you're coming out with inexperience, slow start, really can't rile up the guys. I know it's week one, like we've said. That's the phrase we've said the last 48 hours. It's just week one. I'm kind of terrified that we don't have the guy.
The leader stuff I'll go with. I got that one, Mason. I appreciate you, buddy. I don't know if he's a leader. I don't know. Like, oh, my God. Joe's got it all wrong the rest of the league, right? The rest of the league can run the football, but the Patriots can't. Because the Patriots have to be creative, right? They got to be different than everybody else in the league who runs the ball. Like last year, the Lions sucked. They still tried to run the ball. Bob's in Tewksbury. Hey, Bob.
Joe, I love when you defend your comparisons and you talk about running quarterbacks. And who do you mention? Mahomes and Jalen Hurts. They play for Super Bowl teams. The Patriots are not Super Bowl teams. I mean, they're not even close. Joe, they tried a screen pass and they got blown up in the backfield. If it was so easy to scheme these things up, why couldn't Belichick, the greatest of all time, scheme it up with the teams that he had?
Well, he did. He
did
it with Bailey. He did it with Bailey Zappi. The last Patriots. No, listen to me, Bob. Bob, you stop right now. The last Patriots. Okay. No, listen to me. I'm going to smack you with some facts right now. The last quarterback. Who was the last quarterback to lead the Patriots to 30 points on offense? Who was it?
Was it Bailey Zappi?
It was Bailey Zappi. I'm telling you right now, Matt Patricia's been a better offensive coordinator than any of these jerks they've brought in. I'll factually back it up if you want me to.
Listen, you've always disliked Josh, so let's face it. You don't have an objective opinion about him, about Josh.
Would you like the numbers, sir? Will you sit with me and I'll give you the numbers?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Then everything's not numbers, Joe.
Oh, then what are they?
You need talent, Joe.
Yeah. How about this? How about the most talented guy on the roster? You let him be talented and run the ball. Like here you are. You just said to me.
Go ahead.
Super Bowl quarterbacks run the ball, but they're not going to let him do it.
No, you said it.
Yes, I did. That's why I'm saying they got to let him run the ball. Ready for this? When Josh McDaniels in 2020, remember in 2020 he was here. They averaged 18.6 points per game, right? Matt Patricia was here in 2022. You know how many? That year they scored 298 points with Josh McDaniels. You know the next year with Matt Patricia, the team scored 310 total points. He was better. They scored 38-26. They averaged 30 points per game in wins.
Joe, that's a poor comparison.
I'm right. It's facts.
15 points.
Facts.
15 points, Joe. Come on. You got a thing about Josh. You just dislike him. No. They don't have a talented
how about this?
team.
I didn't like Bill O'Brien either, and he was suspect, and I called it.
You didn't. I know. Who do you like, Joe? Who would you have gotten as an offensive coordinator other than Ben Johnson, who went to the Bears? Who would you have gotten?
The quarterback's coach they have now, Thomas Brown.
Yeah, well, you know what? Ultimately, they may change it to a guy like him because he's a Vrabel guy. Maybe, Vrabel's given...
Oh,
Josh,
wow. You're nailing the point. Josh McDaniels isn't here because of Vrabel. He's here because of Kraft.
I'm not saying he's great. I'm
He
just
sucks!
saying, Joe, they have an untalented team, Joe.
I don't want to hear the excuses anymore. They could have beat that team with the roster they had. Am I wrong, guys? Am I wrong? Could they have beaten the Raiders with the roster that they had? Please tell me.
Yes. It was possible for them to
possible
it was
to win.
possible.
Even without the running backs. They don't have running backs. They didn't run the ball in the second half at all, but could they have still won the game?
They could have. It was possible.
Did they lose the game by a touchdown?
Yes.
Could they have won the game without the running backs?
Yes.
Thank you. All right. Meredith, how are you today?
Hi, Joe. Like tonight, you're 100% wrong. You're usually 100% right. But tonight, no, 100% wrong. Or else you were watching a different Patriots game than I was. How many times were they 3rd down and 1, 4th down and 1, and they ran the ball, and they got nothing? Nothing. So you're saying, let's run the ball. If you can't run the ball for 1 yard, then what the hell are you doing saying run the ball?
You're not hearing what I'm saying. And by the way, I worked post-game, so I did a lot of analysis on the game. I would like to let you know that they have a fullback on the roster. Did you see a fullback play? Did you see a fullback? Did you watch the game, right? You did not. So therefore, when it's 3rd and 1, how about you follow the fullback?
Because
the offensive coordinator didn't run the right calls, the right place. He did not help the team or Drake May whatsoever. So, again, you can tell me I watched another game, but running the ball has something to do with fullbacks and tight ends, and they did not do that. They went out of shotgun.
But it also has a lot to do with the offensive line, and that line cannot make a hole. They cannot. They cannot make a hole.
Meredith,
and
the other point
you
telling me I'm 100% wrong, but I just want to let you know that there are other ways that an offensive coordinator can run the ball besides the way that they did on Sunday. Would you agree with that?
I would agree with that, but I think it's a little you're over the top on run the ball, run the ball.
Okay.
The other thing you're wrong about, in my view, and I love you, Joe. The other thing you're wrong about tonight is that you want May to run. Correct. You want him to run.
Yes.
And we're talking about Josh Allen, who I've followed for many, many years. Josh Allen finally turned the corner to greatness when he stopped running and trying to make everything happen by himself.
I disagree.
And he has avoided injury, and he's become a much, much higher level quarterback since he has stopped running, except in,
did you watch
very ideal situations.
Watch the game on Sunday?
Absolutely.
The Josh Allen game.
Yes, I watched it to the wonderful end where they eked it out.
And
yes.
You think that Josh Allen made no impact running the football?
He
had 2 touchdowns rushing. How can you say that?
But that's not how he got down the field.
But then what is it? I'm just asking about getting a 3rd and 1. Run the ball. Why are we pushing back that they didn't run the ball? I don't understand the pushback, Meredith. I don't understand it. Why?
Okay, well,
do you think Drake May should throw the ball 46 times a game?
I think when you have no offensive line to make a hole, yeah.
We can agree to disagree. Thank you for loving me, though.
Love you, Joe. Okay, bye-bye.
Did the fullback play? Seriously, did we look it up? Can you just please tell me if he played? I need an answer.
I didn't see him out there. But also, Joe, isn't it harder to run the ball if you're dropping back to pass 50 times? You're not giving your offensive line a chance to create those holes?
Yeah.
I love you, though, Joe. I love you.
You listen to me. I was saving this take for another day. The best offensive coordinator the Patriots have had has been Matt Patricia.
Boo.
All I can give you is the facts, guys. Everyone's pulled over. They're telling me I'm crazy. Just look up the stats.
What if I told you that Josh Allen ran for more yards in 2024 than he did in 2020 and 2023?
So you're telling me that he actually ran the ball more, and that's when he became better?
2021 and 22 were his highest, rushing years, but
okay.
it fluctuates a little bit. But still running for over 500 yards a year.
How about the touchdowns per year?
How about his turnovers per year? I would say that's where it changed for Josh Allen. Okay. Career low 5, I believe, last year. Jake looked up.
Run the ball.
Love you, though, Joe. Love you.
Thank you for loving me. And listen, I just want everyone to know, it's just my tone. I'm not really yelling at you. But this is sports radio. I have an opinion. You have an opinion. We disagree. We talk it out and we love each other, right? We hug it out. Let's do that hierarchy. Let's do the tiers of quarterbacks. And by the way, people are going to say, the defense, they could have stopped. Blah, blah, blah. They only gave up 20 points. 20 points. You can win giving up only 20 points. I don't think Rivers ever seen me like this, huh? Have you seen? No, he hasn't seen me like this. Just run the ball. Run the ball. Well, Joe, they can't. They're not going to run it back from the line. Then get creative, please. That's what you get paid for. Figure it out. 617-779-0985. I'm Joe Murray. Let's get the headlines.
Essential Sports Hub headline.
Just want to let everybody know my point is that if you can't run the ball up the gut, like stick it right up there. How about a jet sweep? How about a halfback toss? How about a fullback dive? Did the fullback play? Did Skaz? I need someone to look it up, please. Did the fullback play? Did he get down in a stance, and did he fire out and hit anybody? Because all I heard about was, Landon Roberts is the middle linebacker. You should be able to run on him.
Jack Westover, is that who we're looking at? Fullback / tight end.
Yes.
Played two snaps, 3% of the offensive snaps.
So one of the running backs, because they have none, right, Skaz? They have no running backs?
This from Pat's Pulpit. Jack Westover, 2 snaps.
Are you kidding me?
Joe, I'm just a messenger. I'm just reading what I got in front of me.
Okay. Skaz, tell me what you think a fullback does.
Blocks.
He also can run the ball, right?
I mean, if you're getting crazy, I suppose.
Like on a 3rd and 1, could you do a little bit of a fullback dive?
I feel like I remember James Devlin doing that every once in a while.
Like, I'm just saying, can you do something different?
Is it Heath Evans? Was that?
Heath Hager, he was good. He was a guy. Oh, I love fullback tuck.
Oh.
Sam Gash was the man. Keith Byers, dude could catch anything. They even had Larry Centers for a minute. Remember Mark Edwards? He's a big boy from Notre Dame. Big boy.
Yes. Also from SI, two snaps.
Okay.
For Jack Westover.
So
there.
the fullback that they have on the roster got 2 snaps.
Not 1, but 2.
Just making sure that one of the running backs what does the fullback do again, guys?
Blocks.
Played 2 snaps.
2 snaps.
How many times did they run the ball in the second half?
Was it 3?
3. 1 was from the quarterback. 1 was from a wide receiver. So did a running back touch the ball in the second half?
I think Henderson got a little swing play, a little screen maybe or something.
No, I'm talking about a run through where you would have to run the ball, right, to do that. Come on, am I like come on now? Do I have to scream again? It was idiotic, pathetic, stupid, dumb, horrendously awful. It looked like a guy that hasn't run an offense in years. Horrendous. Horrendous. Bro, enough. He had all off season, plus Mac Jones could handle it. So many excuses. I think Josh, when you gave me those Josh Allen numbers, did he have a winning record those years, guys?
Yeah, you're going to have to give me a moment.
Nah, don't worry about it.
I would imagine
just
not.
Okay. I was going to say, just say yes. Does anybody realize how many touchdowns Josh Allen scores when he runs the ball? The guy runs all the time. I agree. I agree with that. Why can't your team score points since Brady left with 3 coaches, multiple offensive coordinators and quarterbacks, multiple sets of skill players?
Josh Allen was 5-7 as a rookie, 10-6 his second year.
Joe Math, 15-16. So he had 15 wins in 3 seasons.
15 wins in 2 seasons.
2 seasons. And through 1 game and a season, Drake May has 1 win.
He has the same amount of wins as J.J. McCarthy.
That's right. All right, what's your? Give me your. Did you do your tier?
Right, these are kind of tough because we haven't seen much of McCarthy and Penix, but right now I think Jaden Daniels, without question, is number 1. I don't know how you could argue that. I think he is by far the best quarterback in that class to this point. I have Bo Nix at number 2. I think that's also pretty hard to argue at this point. And then that's where it gets a little murky. Today, right now, I think I would still have Drake May at 3.
Over Bo Nix?
No. Bo Nix is 2.
Okay.
Jaden Daniels 1.
Penix?
I've seen 1 game, and he lost. So, like...
Didn't he play last year? It was good, right?
He played. Did he play like not? He played at the end of the year, but I mean, I just think that Falcons team is so much better than the Patriots, like roster wise. I think they have a lot more weapons. Bijan Robinson.
They run the ball. You're telling me
Tyler Algier is a good running back as well.
So they run the ball, is what you're telling me.
They do. Darnell Mooney is a better wide receiver. Like Kyle Pitts stinks, but other than that, I think the Falcons have a very competent team. I would still have Drake May slightly ahead of Penix and McCarthy, but talk to me. Did they win this weekend? Then we're having a different conversation. It's one game, so I don't want to. But J.J. McCarthy, big fourth quarter comeback, 21 points in the fourth quarter. I don't think Drake May's ever done that. But if you're asking me to rank them right now, I would say Daniels, Nix, May, Penix, McCarthy, Williams. But
the number one overall pick is last.
Yeah, as of today, yes. If you had Penix and McCarthy over May, I'm not going to argue it. It's one game. And I know Penix played last year, but not end of the year. Yeah.
So I just had someone say to me, hey, Joe, when the opponent stacks the line to stop the run, what should they do? You would throw the ball. Would you agree?
I would agree.
Nice little tight end dump. Just. Okay. I'm going to stop. Carrie Ann's in Seattle. Hello, Carrie Ann.
Hi, Joe. How are you?
I'm hanging in there.
You seem a little emotional, which I do not blame you at all, because I don't understand people trying to tell us that Drake May is a high-level quarterback. I really don't get that, Joe. I mean, I get it because he's in the NFL, so I guess by proxy he is a high-level quarterback. But I'm sorry, I just can't subscribe to that. And I want to validate that you're right. Figure it out, guys. We all have jobs. If we don't perform at our jobs, we lose them. And there's no reason that $1 million coaching system can't figure out how to score in the NFL. I'm sorry. It makes me obscenely mad, too.
I will say this, Karen. Did you watch Seattle this week? You're a Seattle fan, right?
I'm not a Seattle fan, actually. I'm a Patriots fan, raising Seattle sports fans.
So I thought that you were a Seahawks fan.
Absolutely not, Joe.
Because they have two running backs. One's name is Kenneth Walker. He's pretty good. You know him?
I've heard of him.
Yeah, and Zach Charbonnet. They have two.
Yeah.
Well, Sam Darnold struggled to throw the ball. But they still ran the ball 26 times for 84 yards and a touchdown.
You know what that sounds like to me, Joe? That sounds like facts. And you got them.
Well, thank you, Carrie Ann. I appreciate you. Thank you. Have a great
Anytime,
night.
Joe.
You got it. Thank you. Can you save that? Sounds like facts. I didn't think the hottest take of the night for me was going to be Matt Patricia's been their best offensive coordinator since Brady's left. I even saw Skaz shake his head when I said that. I might have felt an eye roll. Might have felt one. Brian's in Auburn. Hi, Brian.
Hey, Joe. How are you?
How you doing?
Good. Hey, two things for you. You were talking fullbacks before. Well, I was on hold, so I got one for you. How about Patrick Ricard, the fullback for the Ravens?
Yeah, Spencer.
He's actually a local guy.
He's
from Spencer, yeah. And no pun intended, but his nickname, Pancake Pat.
That's right. He's a moose.
Absolute dog. Yeah.
Just so I know, though, Patrick Ricard plays on a team that runs the football, correct?
Stacked. Yeah, they're stacked on running it. They got some horses over there, too.
Just wanted to make sure that was those
facts. If you're going to talk about that, I just don't think that they trust Ramondre Stevenson with the ball. That's another thing, that he's under contract and they're giving to him, but they're not even pounding the rock with him at all.
I would say they
gave it to him.
He
fumbles all the time. Maybe they're a little nervous with that.
My only thing is they gave it to him so much on 46 snaps. Are they really afraid?
I know. He did nothing. He actually did nothing.
He might be washed, bro.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. I think Henderson needs to step up and get in there. Even Gibson. Gibson's pretty good, too. He's actually a little underrated.
The fullback. Just stick the fullback in the game.
I know,
and run between the tackles. See what you got.
Go ahead. So last thing I want to bring up is, how about the first 5 minutes of the game? Brock Bowers is just torching us. What's the one thing Bill Belichick always did as a defensive coach? Take out the best player on offense and play against whoever else, right? Not even close. Look what happened. Brock Bowers, within the first quarter, had almost 100 yards receiving. Isn't that kind of ridiculous? The first game of the year, you had all season prepared for their best player, and you don't even double team them. Not even a double team. I was looking all day. I couldn't see one double team. Luckily, he got hurt because he might have went for 200 yards.
Damn right. Thanks, Brian. Okay, we'll leave it there. Wasn't it? I had a bunch of stuff that we were going to talk about. This hour of the Sports Hub is brought to you by Safety Insurance, providing comprehensive coverage for your auto, home, and business. Ask your independent agent about safety. I see you guys on hold. We'll take a quick break. We'll hit a headline. We'll go to you next on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
You're listening to Joe Murray on 98.5.
Dustin May has a pitching elbow problem, of course. Headlines, they are brought to you by Cape Cod Lumber and CCL Homescapes, 100% employee-owned, your go-to independent lumberyard partner with CCL and CCL Homescapes for all your building needs right in Abington. I'm Joe Murray. Your next update soon.
New England plays here.
Dive from Drake May.
98.5, the Sports Hub.
And this is something I asked Mike about on Friday. This is something we talked about during training camp. I just don't think Mike Vrabel, and I don't know if it bothers him or not, but to me, he was not building a team for week one. I think Gerard Mayo last year was building a team for week one. We're going to be ready. We're going to run the hill. We're going to do all these things. We're going to take them to the hill. I don't know if it's by design. We'll have to see. But Mike Vrabel has now lost his 4 straight season openers. From his comments on Friday to my question, didn't seem like anything that he's doing was not right. But I think after this performance, 4 losses in a row, Mike Vrabel, whether it's by design or not, does not have his guys ready for week one. And I thought the Raiders were more ready to go. I thought they had a clear identity. I thought the Patriots were all over the place in terms of their offensive approach, their defensive approach, too much stuff on the menu for opening week. And, that led to a loss. So I think if you're looking for blame as far as this week one loss, then I would put Mike Vrabel at the top of the list because he's in charge.
All right, back here on 98.5 The Sports Hub. We did this last year too, right? Whenever we talked about the issue with the team, we would be like, oh, well, this guy can't do this. That falls on the head coach. It will. It will fall on Mike Vrabel. And maybe he didn't have the team ready to go, and maybe it was a soft camp, and he historically has not had his teams ready to go week one. That's a fact. It's fact. But I don't know. I was promised something regarding Josh McDaniels. I was promised, he's going to be better. It's going to be better for Drake May. And they don't run the ball at all, essentially, in the second half. All right, great. Falls on Mike Vrabel. I get it, right? Big picture, it falls on the head coach. I get it. Mm-hmm. Just don't sit here and tell me that they have the right guy at offensive coordinator. I'm not having it. Nope. Not today, Skaz. Not today. All I needed was one game. All I needed was one game. I'm out on McDaniels. I know. It's a long season, everybody. It's a long season, but I'm out. That was horrendous. That punting 6 times in a row without running the football in a 1-score game is beyond dumb. It is stupid. Stupid. Matt is in Hawaii. Aloha.
Aloha, my brother. How are you doing?
How you doing?
Good. So you basically just answered my question. I was just going to say, I thought we were a lot better off if we just kept Alex Van Pelt. I mean, Drake looked a lot. He just looked like a deer in the headlights out there that whole game. And, I don't know what they're trying to do to him, but you got to adapt. And I just don't think Josh McDaniels, I thought he learned a bunch of new stuff, he said, too, and he was going to do different things. And that was the same exact offense.
It's the same old-ass offense that everybody figures out.
Yeah, exactly. It just doesn't work anymore, so too bad.
Would I rather have... I mean, the only reason why I would take McDaniels is because he knows how to, actually line it all up. Where AVP could get... AVP is more of a quarterback coach.
Well, do you think that he would have, in those 6 possessions you're talking about, do you think that he would have at least ran the ball a little bit or had Drake run the ball?
Yes.
Okay, it's that 3rd and 1 play. Would they have made it with Alex Van Pelt was was the coordinator?
I think that they would have put somebody in motion, maybe.
Yeah, there was no motion. There was no anything.
I thought they would have just done something to be deceptive.
Yeah, I agree.
But yet people want to push back on me and say they have no running backs. When I would say that they had no creativity.
Yeah, well, it is week 1, so we'll see what goes from there. But anyways,
I mean, hey, the Bengals didn't make the playoffs last year because they lost to the Patriots week 1.
Yeah, so week 1 matters.
I mean, Mike McDaniel could lose this week for the Dolphins and get fired. It's only week 2.
Yeah, well, that should have already happened.
All right, man. Mahalo.
Nice to talk to you, Joe.
Thank you. Brian's in the car, Brian.
Hey, Joe. First, thanks for getting back to me about a week ago on the hobby boxes for my kid.
What'd you get?
We didn't. We got a Chapman and a crochet, which was okay.
Topps Chrome or?
Yeah, Topps Chrome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went down to Duke's down in Shrewsbury and grabbed those. But what I was calling about was, McDaniels had Brady, Edelman, Welker, those types of players for 18 years or so, and benefited from that. Maybe he's just not a good coordinator. He failed twice as a head coach, but second time around as a coordinator, actually the third time around, maybe he's just not a good coordinator, and we're just tapping back into that well over and over again on who we know and what we're comfortable with. But just venture out once, get the unknown, take the chance.
So you mean to tell me that the Josh McDaniels, who is successful with other players, is now here running the same offense without the same players, and we should expect the same outcome?
Shockingly, that's the shocker. But
you're right. You're right. It's stupid to think. It's stupid to think. It's stupid. It's actually like if you're hiring people, that's dumb. That is dumb.
Yeah,
thinking what works with those guys can work with this group.
And I think it ultimately goes back to Kraft, and you kind of scratch your head and ask yourself over the last 30 years with Kraft, is he a good owner? And what I mean by a good owner, putting the best team, spending the money, hiring the right people, keeping the right people. Is he, in fact, a good owner, or did he just benefit for 20 years with Belichick, Brady, and all the players that played with him and was able to take the fruits?
I mean, Brian, they've twisted you into a pretzel. You don't even know what's real anymore.
Dude, my kid's a Bengals fan, and I'm about to hop on board with that.
Yeah, they won 17-16.
But, all right, babe, I'll talk to you. Thank you.
Thanks, dude. Sean's in Virginia. Sean.
Hello, John. How you doing?
How you doing, buddy?
Good. I want to push back on far when it comes to the running type thing, because I think the reason why they did what they were doing is simply because when this team has been inept in the passing game for so long, you guys try to get that going, because I'm a big believer. I don't think you guys should run yourself to victory. You eventually have to develop some type of passing game for people to respect. So I feel like the running game has to get going, a lot more. But it's going to be harder when you have a quarterback that's not really poised in the pocket. His presence sucks when it comes to that. He's inaccurate as heck when it comes to actually trying to deliver the football to the receiver, because there's opportunity to be had, but he misses them. And you can't afford that with this type of team, because this team is not all that talented to afford those type of mishaps. So with that being said, is the reason why things are happening the way they are when it comes to not scoring enough points, because you have a quarterback that can't see the field that well.
But here's the deal.
That's just my take.
I know, but they didn't run the ball at all with a running back in the second half.
Yes,
so they should just scrap it then. In a one-score game, they never ran the ball once.
Yeah, but if it doesn't really work, then you're probably going to be wasting down.
Here's what I don't understand. I think this is my problem. How does not running the ball in the second half make sense to you?
Because I feel like it's going to equate to 3 and out. I feel like you're just going to be wasting down. Because this team already struggles just to get first downs. That's the biggest key. They can't stay drive.
So then just no running the ball.
If it's not working, no, I wouldn't vouch for it at all. No, because
did
you got to be able to sustain drive.
Did you see any creativity with the offense?
No, not at all. Because I mean,
okay, we agree. We agree then. We agree. Do you get what I'm saying? There was nothing creative about the offense. They stayed in cover 3, cover 2 the entire game. They barely blitzed. Barely. Run the ball. You got to keep them honest, bro. You got to keep them honest.
Yeah, but do you think Drake May missing opportunities also hurts the flow of the game? Because one thing I did agree with Brad Bedard on, and I was saying the exact same thing.
Yes.
That when he said that.
But please, just I know what you're. I know what you're going to say. He's got too much. They got to help him. Helping him would be running the ball and being creative doing so. They weren't creative.
Well, they got to do something because
I know. They got to do something. They did nothing. What is this? What is this pushback, Skess? Why are people like? They think that throwing the ball 46 times is good? In 1994, Drew Bledsoe threw the ball 50, 60 times against the Vikings, and they won in overtime on a Kevin Turner touchdown. Those days are over. There was no creativity. None. I swear we could have played Madden and had more creativity. Damn it. How about the Wildcats, guys? Do I get to keep pulling stuff? I can't stand this right now. I want one more. Evan Lazar's coming up. Oh, yeah. John's in the car. Hi, John. Hello, John. He didn't want the smoke. You saw what the line said, right?
I did not know.
It says Josh McDaniels gets too much hate.
I really wish he hung out for that one.
Sean Silver just texted me. There's Drew Bledsoe references flying. Joe's going to lose a gasket. Joe's going to blow one. I've tried to take the call about Josh McDaniels taking too much hate. Just, again, was anything exotic, creative, different? Was it? Tell me. I'm waiting. No. We'll talk to Evan Lazar. He's from Patriots.com. We'll talk to him next on the Sports Hub.
More Joe Murray coming up on the Sports Hub.
All right, back here on 98.5 The Sports. I'm Joe Murray. Wow, what a start to the show tonight. What a start. Well, lots going on with the Patriots. Why don't we get caught up? We'll do a little bit of a Raiders recap, and we'll get into some Dolphin stuff. Let's welcome in Evan Lazar, he of Patriots.com. Evan, how are you tonight, sir?
I'm doing good, Joe. How are you?
Well, I would like the Patriots to run the ball more. I thought that anytime they tried to run the ball, it was, let's just say it was not creative at all. And when they did run the ball, it was everything left. I didn't see many tosses, screens. I know some of them got shut down, but they just went away from it. And I just don't think that Drake May throwing the ball 46 times in a game is a recipe for success.
Yeah, it's a more than fair take. It's exactly what I wrote yesterday on Patriots.com after reviewing the tape was they don't run the football. It's hard to envision a path for this offense to be viable enough for them to get where we all want them to get to, and all the win totals and all that type of stuff that's been out there, that's been on the high side. I just don't see how they get there offensively without the run game being a featured part of their offense. And then, of course, everything that comes off the run game, I think, is almost just as important, if not more, than the run game itself, with play action or RPO or getting Drake May's legs involved or whatever you want to do off that traditional run game can be extremely key. And I think you broke it down well there. I didn't really see a ton of creativity outside of a few select plays with May's legs involved there. Speed option, there's one zone read, there's one shovel read type of design. But overall, it was a lot of under center, turn around, hand the ball off, and try to smash heads. And I just don't know if you can run the ball effectively in 2025 scheming it that way.
They have a fullback on the roster. I know he's a third tight end, but I don't know. Like 2 snaps, if you got him on the roster, don't you have to use him at some point?
Yeah, and I thought that early on they did try to use him, and they were having some issues with first-level blocking on the line of scrimmage in the run game. And then really the fullback is useless because if he can't get through the first wave to get up to those linebackers, then that linebacker's unblocked anyways. And we saw that a couple of times. So I'm sure that's probably why they went away from it, Joe, with the fullback, was because, well, if we can't get the guys on the line of scrimmage blocked, then the fullback is just another body in the way of trying to get up to the second level. So let's just do it without the fullback. But fullback usage, I think the bigger thing to me, though, is motion from under center. If you're going to run the ball from under center, and we see this all the time with the Shanahan tree teams, you've got to be exotic with your motion packages. You have to use that kind of deception and misdirection to open up gaps and open up running lanes for the running backs up the middle of the field. So they were 30th in the league in week 1 in motion rate. I think that needs to go up significantly.
Hey, Evan, do you notice, I know you posted a lot of videos, which I liked, but have you noticed a lot of the plays are all just going to the left? I mean, I'm talking throwing plays, passing plays. Travion Henderson, right? A little bit of a run to the outside, to the left, throw to the left, Mac Hollins to the left. Everything was, whenever they went middle or right, I felt like that's where Drake May had most success. Is there a reason for it to go left and not right when they've had success middle of the field and to the right?
Yeah, it's a good question. I would say the biggest reason that I can see, just without being able to ask anybody about it just yet, is probably trying to keep themselves away from Max Crosby as much as possible. Crosby typically lines up over the right tackle. That's what he did for most of this game. He went up against Morgan Moses. He is a very, very good run player, and he's a splashy run player that's going to get a lot of tackles for loss if you try to run it off his edge. So my guess is that they were trying to run left, run away from Crosby, get him out of the game or away from the football, and maybe that predictability backfired on them a little bit. But I would say the blocking in the scheme were a bigger thing, reason why they were struggling running the ball versus the direction that they were going in.
Yeah, I agree with that. I just, when you're struggling, I just don't think you should not go to the right because Max Crosby's there. But whatever, I'll save it because there's a new game this week. Just one more thing. When Mike Vrabel was asked if Drake May has too much on his plate, he could have just said no. The same thing with Drake May when he was asked about it. He says, I wouldn't say that. So what is it then? Is his fundamentals just bad? Could he work on these things? Is it him in the new offense? Like, there's a lot going on there, and I feel like not running the ball doesn't help that.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I would say I do have confidence in Josh McDaniels and Drake May, that pairing, to figure this thing out. And it's only been 1 week. But with that being said, what I took away from this game, Joe, was that when I say Vegas, they really tried to get Drake May to dink and dunk down the field. Let's make him a short and intermediate passer, and let's force him to go the long way to the end zone by death by 1,000 paper cuts. And his mechanics and his accuracy are just not consistent enough at this stage of his career to dice up short zones and underneath coverage like we used to see for years with Tom Brady. So when I look at this McDaniels-May pairing, I think one of the big things for me is how do they unlock the deep and downfield passing game that we know Drake May can really bring to the table with the arm talent that he has. It's a receiver issue, it's a line issue, it's a scheme issue, but how do they figure out ways to push the football down the field? I think play action would be a great way in order to do that if they could get the run game going, but those two things have to be in concert. So I look at it and think that the best thing for them moving forward is to try to get this offense to be a little bit more vertical in the passing game. And that way they're playing more to Drake May's strengths. Because I don't know about you, but I just don't think that he's going to consistently hit the short stuff to be able to march them down the field as often as they need to go down the field.
Agree. Evan, I know it's one game, and I know you just said that you think they'll figure it out. This is why I didn't want Josh McDaniels. It's an old offense. It's a dink and dump, get out of the ball quick offense. And through 1 week, I don't like it. Maybe it will change. Just to also double down on this, we're talking with Evan Lazar, Patriots.com. There was a lot of talk about maybe it being an easy camp this year. You were there a ton. Do you think Mike Vrabel had the team ready to go week one?
It was a little bit of an easier camp. I mean, these camps, Joe, are becoming easy across the board. I don't think we see the days, and honestly, Gerard Mayo ran one of the more physical camps that I've seen in my time covering the team, and that goes back to Belichick, right? Like, they were hitting and they were tackling to the ground and doing all that stuff with Gerard last year. So you could say that he had them more prepared for week one, but they kind of peaked in week one. So what good was it really in the long run? And I think all these things that we're talking about, whether it's the scheme with McDaniels or whatever the case may be, I have more faith in Vrabel and McDaniels to play the long game here than maybe I have with other coaching staffs in the past. In the recent past, I should say, with the Patriots. So they're not looking to peak in week one, right? And I think Vrabel is aware of that. And I think they're trying to slow build here to something better than what they have been over the last couple of years, certainly. So I'm going to give them some time to try to figure that out with all these new faces that they have on both sides of the football. But they're definitely in a spot now. And I think it speaks to them talking about, is there too much on Drake May's play, where everything is being evaluated after a loss to try to figure out, okay, how do we adapt? How do we shift our focus here to get the best out of the players that we have?
All right, Evan Lazar joining us here on 98.5 The Sports Hub. All right, Evan, let's take a deep breath. We'll put the Raiders in the back burner. The Miami Dolphins, who went up against Daniel Jones last week, and they never punted the Colts. Never, not once. I think recency bias is a real thing. People think that the Dolphins are in disarray, and they are. But they're favored. And with that secondary of the Patriots, I think Tua Tagovailoa is going to get going. What are your thoughts on the Patriots and the Dolphins meeting this week, where both teams definitely don't want to start 0-2?
Yeah, and look, until the Patriots beat Tua and until they win another game in Miami that's not quarterbacked by Tom Brady, it's going to be dicey or something that I'm going to be reserved about, right? I mean, Tua is 7-0 against the Patriots. They haven't won down there in Miami since 2019. It's been a while since we've seen them have success against this team and that quarterback in that building. So with all that being said, I do think the one hope that I have is that Vrabel did have some success against Tua in Tennessee in 2023 specifically. They played and he did sack him 5 times and they got after him a little bit. And the big things with Tua, or the keys, I should say, of slowing down Tua is you got to take away the middle of the field. You got to take away the throws between the numbers and the in-breaking throws that he likes to time up and throw with great anticipation and rhythm and timing over the middle of the field. He has the second most expected points added on in-breakers in the league since McDaniel got there in 2022. Only the Lions and Jared Goff are better at throwing those types of routes than the Miami Dolphins. So if you're going to beat Tua, you got to force the ball outside the numbers. You got to get him off his spot and throw off his timing, because when he's throwing in rhythm and he's hitting Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle coming across the field, they are really, really difficult to stop. And I think that's what we've seen over these 7 matchups with Tua in the past, is that the Patriots just have a tough time keeping up with the speed and the horizontal stretch of the offense from Miami, and then Miami's hitting those layered throws over the middle of the field. So I do think that Vrabel has a playbook or has a game plan from his Tennessee days that will work against Tua. Now they just have to go out there and execute it.
All right. What do you think about Jabril Peppers to the Steelers and the Dolphins signing Cole Strange today?
Interesting move for Pittsburgh. I think Jabril Peppers fits the Steelers, their identity and their mojo perfectly. Definitely a Mike Tomlin type of player with his physicality and his energy and all those things that he brings. But this will definitely be a move with Peppers specifically. I mean, Cole Strange, I think we all could see the writing on the wall there, and we're okay with moving on from him. But with Jabril Peppers, with Jalen Hawkins having an up and down game the other day, and Craig Woodson was okay, I thought, in his first time out. No real glaring errors for the rookie, but is he going to be as splashy or impactful as Jabril Peppers? I don't know. So this will be one, and we'll see it front and center here in a couple of weeks at Gillette, that people are going to be looking at moving forward, especially Hawkins, I would say, after the game he had against the Raiders. It wasn't all bad. He had the pick, he had the sack, but the 2 big plays that he gave up in coverage, I don't know. The one thing I'll say, I don't know if Jabril Peppers is covering Brock Bowers on a slant coming over the middle of the field. I like Jabril Peppers. I think he's a really good player. I think he's a physical run defender. I think he's an impactful player on the ball. But coverage, and specifically man coverage, is not a strong suit of his either. So I'm not so sure he would have stopped either of those throws that Hawkins gave up the other day. But it's an obvious point, for fans and for us to look at and say, well, was that really the right move for the Patriots?
Finally, the Pats released DJ James today. Does this mean that Christian Gonzalez could be on the way back?
I hope so, and we'll be out there at practice tomorrow around 2 o'clock. Vrabel's set to speak right before practice, so we'll probably have some more information on Gonzalez tomorrow, whether he tells us or he's out there or not out there at practice and tomorrow afternoon. They have an open spot on the roster now, Joe. They have an open spot on the 53, so they might be looking to add somebody from the outside to this team as well. I don't know what that would be, but we were talking about the fullback earlier, and this is just totally a guess, but Jakob Johnson is out there, right? I don't know if they felt like it didn't go very well with Jack Westover in this experiment of him playing fullback. I wouldn't be totally surprised. I don't think any of us would be surprised if McDaniels, went out there and said, "Hey, go get my guy Jakob Johnson."
All right, Evan. Appreciate you, man. Great breakdown on that running thing. That's why when I reached out to you today, I was all over it, and then you were all over it, and here we are. Hoping that what is another thing, too, is if they run the ball this week, it keeps Tua and the offense off the field a little bit. So, I don't know. Maybe they should try it with a fullback this week.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's just better it's how they're built. It really is how they're built. They're not built to drop back that much. They're not built to play from behind. They have to control the game. They have to control offense and keep Drake May from dropping back 53 times. I think we've all seen enough of that.
All right, he's Evan Lazar. Everybody check him out, Patriots.com. Evan, thank you, sir. We'll catch up soon.
Anytime, Joe. Thanks for having me.
You got it. Evan Lazar wrote an article today about running the football Imagine all the rushing yards, winning games at home. What happened to it? 3rd and 1, right up the gut. Right up there. Stick it right up there. You like that, huh? I was on one. What were you guys doing back there? That was just, you see me just yelling in my hands everywhere?
Just letting you cook, Joe, as the kids would say.
I kind of was yelling, I think. 3rd and 1, Skaz, and he gets stuffed. That's the team that got rid of Christian Wilkins, right? That team?
Local guy.
With Adam Butler. Remember him? Landon Roberts, remember him?
Yes.
3rd and 1, they just right up the gut. Let's take a deep breath. More after this on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Essential Sports Hub headline presented by
Just got this text from Kevin in West Roxbury. Joe, no idea what people are smoking tonight, but it's smelly and not in a good way. Do you think it was me, Skaz, that I rattled everybody, or do you think they agreed or disagreed? I think it was kind of like a trigger.
It was a mixed bag, I would say.
I like that, though.
Yes, of course.
Just run the ball.
At least try to run the ball.
How about motion?
Ooh, I like motion.
What about an R? Do you know what RPO stands for?
Oh, yeah.
Not RKO.
No.
Run, pass, option.
No, you have a choice, Joe.
Correct, guys. Correct.
I'm on fire tonight.
I have the audacity. You know what it is? I think there's a mandate in Foxborough that nobody can criticize the offensive coordinator right now.
Well, we certainly are.
I am a known, like Meredith, who called earlier, who loves me.
Loves you. We love Meredith as well.
She's right, though. I am a known offensive coordinator hater. But I would like to let you know that I've hated every offensive coordinator for a reason. I heard Matt Patricia's a good guy. And the hottest take of the night, the best offensive coordinator they've had since Brady's left is Matt Patricia. If you want to push back on it, that's fine. I'll just give you the facts. By the way, Mac Jones was pretty good at the end of the year with Matt Patricia as well. Bailey Zappi scored 30 points once. The last quarterback to do it. Did you know that?
I think I heard you mention that earlier.
Just wanted to make sure I...
Might get Mac Jones versus Spencer Rattler this weekend, Joe. What a game that'll be.
Vomit! Ed is in the car. Hello, Ed.
Hey, Joe. Thanks for taking my call. Long time, second time. Called you a couple years ago. Suggested to you that it was time for Belichick to go. You may or may not have agreed with me, but he went, and I felt like a little bit vindicated. On Josh, listen, man, I hear you. Good criticism. It was imperfect, to say the least, on Sunday. But I would submit to you that over the years, whether it be Brady, obviously great success. Then he got Cam Newton, had some pretty good success with Cam, not a very good quarterback, couldn't throw anymore. Then he got Mac, pretty good success with Mac year one. So, listen, it's early. I think we give him the chance. I think he can evolve. He can adjust to who is at the quarterback position for him. I think we'll see better things to come during the year. And what happened?
What success?
Yeah. With Cam? 10 wins?
What success? What do you consider success?
Right now, Joe, as sad as this sounds, north of 8 or 9 wins. And I think he had both of those with Cam and Mac. And those guys were terrible.
So you're saying that was successful and you're happy with it?
Joe, not happy, but post Brady, I mean, come on, man. Like, we got to deal with what we got. I think this kid has got the...
come on, man. This scheme's old and it sucks.
But has it not evolved from Brady to Cam to Mac? Those are 3 very different quarterbacks. And listen, double-digit wins.
Highly decorated offensive coordinator in NFL history. He should be able to do that. But
fair.
Nobody. Ed, who wanted Josh McDaniels this offseason?
There's probably a good list, Joe.
Who was interviewing? I need the names.
How about starting with Mike Vrabel, Joe? Come on, he's the head guy.
Come on, you really believe that?
Well, maybe the last name was spelled with a KR to start. Kraft. Who knows?
That's been the issue the whole time. That's why Bill Belichick's being a little weenie.
I'll just say this, Joe. With all due respect, I'm glad he's gone. Good,
yeah, I know. I think we all are, right? We all are.
For sure.
Listen, I have a bias towards the offensive coordinator. It's fact. I'll admit it. But that scheme, not running the ball in the second half, that was malpractice.
That's very fair feedback, Joe. I don't disagree with you there. I just think there's better things to come, and you have a young guy with a ton of talent, great athleticism. I have to believe Josh can pull it out of him.
That doesn't dink and dunk. Who doesn't do a dink and dunk offense?
I agree. Throw it down the field, let him run outside the pocket, get him going.
Yeah.
But I have to believe Josh will get some things going in the next couple of weeks. He has to.
Okay. You know what? I will tell you this. Hope is a dangerous thing.
Joe, hope is not a strategy. I don't disagree with you.
Thanks, Ed. Appreciate you, buddy.
Thank you, my friend.
Call in next week.
Yes, sir.
All right. He accepted my pushback. And I thank him for that. What were we going to do here, Skaz? Was something on the list?
At 8:35, you had Sox call up Connolly early.
Anything good about him?
We'll find out in about an hour and 20 minutes, Joe.
Got a scouting report?
He pitches. I think he's a lefty.
Is he a lefty? Okay, he's a lefty.
I believe he's a lefty.
Okay.
Let's go to Milliken's Twitter.
Oh, yeah. And just real quick, so you mean to tell me that the Red Sox right now are going through multiple starters in their farm system when they could have acquired talent at the deadline? They bypassed that, right? They got Dustin May, who is where right now? On Brucitis Island?
He's on the IL, Joe.
Okay.
From Tyler Milliken's Twitter.
Yeah.
Connolly Early's he's made 6 starts since reaching AAA.
Okay.
Is a 2.83 ERA with a 3.06 FIP, if you're into that sort of thing, and 28.2 innings pitched. Let's see. Nasty changeup. It's been a battle for him to maintain velocity deep into outings, according to one Tyler Milliken. And something to watch tonight.
Over under 2.5 innings?
Give me the over.
So first 5 over tonight, Skaz. Wonder what that number is. 3.5? I'm pushing in or out to 9 o'clock. Is that okay with you?
That's perfectly fine with me. Oh, old friend Kyle Schwarber just hit his 50th bomb of the year, too. Miss that guy.
50?
5-0.
Did I tell you that that's that when I went to that Red Sox game? Wasn't the last Red Sox game I went to. I sat with Carlton Fisk at the last Red Sox game. We had steak and lobster.
Humble flex right there.
And I told him that the 1975 team lost, and everybody celebrates it. And he goes, "You're right." Maybe he just didn't want to argue with me. Do you think that's what he did? He looked at me and was like,
yeah. Let me eat the lobster, bro."
Yeah. He just said, "You're right." I'm glad I sat with him, though. Because what's funny was when we sat down, the chef was like, "Oh, you're Joe. I heard you on the radio today." Because I was on in the morning that day, Skaz. And I was basically calling all the fan base losers because they celebrate losers. Do you know what's another one? Josh McDaniels. They really defend him, huh? He's a wicked loser, that guy. Hey, do you know that guy, Ed, who just called in, mentioned who? Cam Newton, Mac Jones, and said success. And I'm just waiting for the success part. I guess it's a low bar, Skaz, as you would like to say.
I can't call Mac Jones and Cam Newton success stories in New England. I can't do it.
I pushed
back. Won't do it.
I did.
The bar is certainly lowered, Joe. We can't lower it that. That's too low even for me.
How about? Oh, do we have to do this again? Kyle Orton. You know who I'm biting my tongue, but you know who I'm worried Drake May could be? Jay Cutler.
He's like a more mobile Jay Cutler, though.
So, like, Jay Cutler didn't have great footwork, but you know what he could do? He could fire that thing. He's pretty accurate. He was just a giant a-hole.
Yeah, I don't think Drake May has that quality. He seems very likable.
Drake May is very likable.
Is he too likable,
And I think he wants to win. No, I think someone they called earlier said he's not a captain. Maybe he's not. But again, guys, I like Tatum, right? I don't need Jason Tatum to be a vocal leader. In football, sometimes you don't need your quarter. Like Lamar, I don't know if Lamar Jackson's a vocal leader. Is he? I don't know. Here's one. Bam is in New Bedford. Hey, Bam!
Hey, Jory, man. I love you, dude. I love you so much, man. I love it when you fill in on the morning show and do the, you do your show, man. I love it. My biggest thing to do is what if we had Billy O'Brien training Drake May over McDaniels. And on top of that, do you like a sweet Italian or do you like a hot Italian sub?
What does Street Team Joe think?
That's a perfect Joe Murray call, in my opinion. 10 of 10, no notes. Comment on the offensive coordinators and then get to the important stuff. My only issue with that call is, and thanks for the call, but do Patriots fans know that there are other offensive coordinators that aren't named Josh McDaniels and Bill O'Brien? Like, the other guys exist. There are other guys that have that job. It's not just two guys. Like, there are more than two offensive coordinators that you could possibly hire.
They don't know. It's like no one knows who the old hitting coaches are in baseball anymore. Who's the pitching coach? Yeah. Who's the guy, Fatsy? Is he still here?
Fatsy.
Is he still here?
I believe so.
I didn't believe that was his name. So, like, you're right, guys. They people. Whoa, Cam Newton. What about Brian Hoyer? How about Jared Stidham? How did Josh McDaniels and Jared Stidham work out? Did it work out?
No.
He was drafted, right?
He was drafted.
Still in the league?
He is in the league.
How'd Josh do with him?
Not well.
How about Derek Carr?
Hated him, I believe.
How'd that one go?
Not well.
Okay, to answer the question on Bill O'Brien.
Why? Why, Joe? Why?
Yes.
There are offensive coordinators.
I'm not even going to bother.
Bill O'Brien and Josh McDaniels aren't the only two offensive coordinators in existence.
Mm-hmm.
It's mind-numbing.
And that's why when we bring up Matt Patricia, everyone just goes, bah!
It pains me to hear you. It's facts, Joe.
It's the numbers.
I know it's the numbers. Doesn't mean it makes me feel good about the numbers.
Yes.
I'll hold my nose when you tell me those numbers.
Hey, everybody. There are other offensive coordinators besides Josh McDaniels and Bill O'Brien. And yes, Matt Patricia was better than both of them. Ha ha ha! Street Team Joe, come in here. We'll do some in or out coming up next here on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
What's it gonna be, McFly? Are you in or out?
On the IL, Connolly early will get the start. Vaughn Grisham done. Yeah, I know. Can you believe that? He was on the 40 man. Peyton Tolley will pitch tomorrow. And the Patriots, they released DJ James. Is it DJ James? Yes, DJ James. Jabril Peppers to the Steelers. Good move. Cole Strange to the Dolphins. Headlines, they are brought to you by L&F Electrical Services. Tired of dealing with that loose electrical outlet or faulty light switch? Call L&F Electrical Services and have an electrician at your home the next day at a price you can't beat. Guaranteed. Call 844-L&F-WIRES or lfelectricalservice.com. I'm Joe Murray.
Are you actually coaching the game, or it's just that is? I feel so strongly about that. I can't even tell you.
Boston Talk Sports here.
What do we got?
Sports.
Are you in or out? Gotta know without a doubt. I'm the one you need for a dirty deed. I'm the best. Success is guaranteed.
Mostly nothing. I got really sick 2 weeks ago.
The belly, the rumbles?
No, I would say just a common cold felt like the flu.
Oh.
I was bedridden for a week, but now football is back. I'd say my mental health has quite improved. I consumed every football game I'm at. I consumed the opening night, Friday night, all the Sunday games, 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, Sunday night, and I watched the Monday night game.
What level is the mental health when you're sick?
Oh, it's really bad. I would say, especially if I can't breathe out my nose, I notice my anxiety creeps up there. And I would say it's definitely below a 5.
Would you ever
taste anything.
Would you ever do the balloon in the nose?
The balloon in the nose? What's that?
Oh, you don't know this?
No, I don't know the balloon.
Well, how about it's on TikTok.
Okay.
And I'll send it to you.
All right.
Do you know what it is, though?
No.
So, Skaz?
I have no idea what the balloon in the nose is.
I'll send it to you.
I did like a nasal rinse, which was really helpful.
I've done that before.
Yeah, but I don't know what the balloon in the nose is.
I've seen like the teapot almost that you do.
Yeah, neti pot.
That sounds right.
Yeah, something like that.
It kind of freaks me out though.
The balloon in the nose is what you got to see.
Well, what purpose does it serve?
It unclogs your drains.
Okay, all right.
Like Drains by James. Skaz, what do you got tonight?
All right, gentlemen, we'll start sports tonight. Why not? It is the Sports Hub. ESPN is giving Tony Kornheiser and Michael Wilbon a new 3-year deal to keep the show, pardon the interruption, going. Gentlemen, are we in or out on more PTI?
And I think it's a pretty respectable show by true journalists who have an opinion. I think they're also coached up a little bit by their production squad. But although I really don't watch the show at all, I kind of like that they're a duo that are still together. How many duos are still together that are great? I mean, Howard Stern, they got us on that, right? The last week?
They got you on that, yes.
They got me.
Are you talking about in terms of, sports duos that are still
Felger and
together?
Maz?
There's not many.
Okay,
national.
Felger Maz is one, but like even Mike and Mike's gone. Skip It and Stephen A are gone.
Miss them. Who doesn't?
No, for real, though. Like, how many great duos are still going?
Frank Isola and Brian Scalabrine.
Boo.
Are you serious?
And yeah, NBA radio. I love those guys. I am joking,
like,
but
does
I
that
do like
count?
the show.
Okay, Buck and Aikman.
They're not doing a talk show, though.
A duo, though. Duos.
Grandy and Max, best duo going.
30-something years going.
Whatever happened to Mike Golick?
They're on DraftKings, him and his kid.
He and his kid. Okay. I did like Mike and Mike in the morning. I
didn't mind it.
Yeah, I thought that was a good
It was
show.
fine.
Yeah. PTI, I do like. I do enjoy. I like the format. I like how quickly they go over all the topics. I'm in on that overall.
How's our chat feel about duos? Nothing. Next.
They're still talking about running the ball. Keeping with sports and football, we got our first, I guess we saw it in the preseason, but we got our first real look at the new dynamic kickoff this year. A lot more kick returns. So we saw it in week 1. Gentlemen, are we in or out on the new kickoff rules?
The balls went back to the 35 and 40, right? In?
I mean, I think it's a play again, Skaz. Last couple of years, the kickoff hasn't been a play. It's just been a touchback every time. But I thought it was pretty entertaining that, every time you're taking the ball out, make something happen. Special teams is more important now.
Yeah, 100% in. They needed to give us something with the kickoff because, the last 2 years it basically was an extra commercial break. All right, let's go to, I guess we'll stick with the NFL. Another new roof is coming to the NFL. The Denver Broncos announced that they will be getting a new stadium with a retractable roof.
Out.
Are we in or out?
I hate cold weather teams wanting to put roofs in. Is Buffalo doing it?
I believe so. Maybe no roof, but they're getting a new stadium.
But no roof.
I don't know.
Why
We'll have to
Chicago
check.
doing it? Out.
Stupid question. With the roof, how would that impact the elevation in Denver? Will that be as big of an impact still?
Well, I went to Vegas, and I walked a mile from Mandalay Bay to Allegiant.
Yeah.
And boy, whew.
It was tough.
Yeah, it was the heat. The sun was like 1,000,000 degrees. It was beautiful out. It's like 84, but it was like, I felt like I was like battling in a hill.
Yeah.
And I wasn't on a hill at all.
It's a dry heat.
How about
Joe.
walking inside? Did you notice it was tougher
Inside, no. But I
Okay.
told you I went to the dispensary and then I went to the consumption lounge. And I got knocked out by Mike Tyson.
The Mike Tyson joke.
Hey, can I give you a duo?
Yeah.
Is Matt Damon and Ben Affleck a duo?
Yeah. They're not like.
They're not sports duo.
Yeah. They're more of like, I guess, a movie duo, a celebrity duo.
It is
Yeah.
tough thinking of a sports duo that's like lasted. This
They're all egomaniacs, so they go on their own. They suck.
You know who I really remember? Do you remember that show Sports Nation with Michelle Beadle and I like that show a lot.
I remember the show, The Best Damn Sports Show, period. That was my jam.
Cold pizza?
Oh, yeah. Next.
All right, gentlemen. Let's see. AirPods 3 are coming out. Some new Apple products on display today. AirPods 3 will have the ability to do live language translation. Gentlemen, are we in or out?
In.
I'm in.
Oh, my God. People talking other languages around me all the time.
It's kind of scary.
So it's basically I could be on a call with Joe, right? And he could be speaking completely different language and I'd be able to hear it in English and then talk back to it
But it's a Chat GPT.
So live translation on AirPods will be available in English, French, German, Portuguese, and Spanish, and will be coming to 4 more languages by the end of the year, they hope.
Do you want to know how you're really high sometimes? Is when you watch a movie and it's in Spanish, but you've been watching it for a little while. Has that ever happened to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get it.
But do you put the closed captions on in English?
I love watching stuff in closed captions.
Yeah, no, I
don't know how to watch things. Like sports, I don't.
Yeah.
But like a TV show, oh yeah, I'm reading that thing all the time.
Yeah. Are you would you say your eyes are more on the closed captions or more the show? That's the problem with me. I think I'm reading it like the whole time and I'm not watching fully, but
I think I'm in on the AirPods to answer the question.
Let me just basically how it'll work is the feature works by using your iPhone to detect speech, translates it to your preferred language, and then relays the audio to your AirPods. Your spoken responses are then translated and relayed to the other person through your iPhone.
Got it. I like this.
I can see where it could go wrong, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there could be many things that go wrong with this.
I get it, though. It's all right. Well, we can talk about that off the air.
But can I say one thing about the AirPods? I feel like the guy with AirPods in his ear walking around, which is me sometimes, is like sometimes just looks like a douche. I don't know if I can say that, but I just hate that look sometimes. People think they're better than you
like
with
the
AirPods
guy who talks
on
speakerphone.
Yeah, he's like, hold on. You're trying to talk to him. He's like, hold on. Let me touch my AirPods and pause them, and then you can have my time.
Well, people are shocked that I walked a mile, but would they be really shocked that I walked a lot of miles in Vegas? It's called the Strip.
And you notice that elevation.
Listen, guys, you guys know me. I'm a fat guy. But am I like this?
You're an active man. You're on the move.
I just was literally... I would just like to say there are fat dumps. I don't think I'm a fat dump.
I'd also like to say I think you're rapidly losing weight. Every time I come in, you look slimmer.
I'm not trying to. It's just
maybe stress.
Well, yeah, sure.
Yeah, stress and no soda.
Yes.
No soda and stress. That's
Yes.
that's the best way to do it.
I agree.
Yeah.
Altitude sickness, though, no joke. If you've ever had it, not fun. Not a fun experience. We will head to wrestling for this next one. According to RVD, there was interest from WWE in booking a match versus John Cena during Cena's retirement tour. It is now unlikely to happen because of RVD suffering an injury, but would we have been in or out on RVD versus Cena?
Let me just say this. The last match that he had, him and Sami Zayn went at it. Well, Sami Zayn's first match on Raw was against Cena for the U.S. title. Well, they fought the other night. Brock Lesnar, spoiler, interrupted it. But in the match, he used Edge's mannerisms and then did a go to sleep in Chicago for CM Punk. He did the AJ Styles move. he only has a few matches left. He is paying. He doesn't have to do this, by the way, but he's paying homage to all the guys he loves. I think we get a Randy Orton. I would pop for Chris Jericho.
I'm not much of a wrestling fan,
That's
Joe,
fine.
so I have to defer to you on this. However, I did watch a wrestling movie this weekend, The Iron Claw. Have you
Awesome,
seen it?
right?
Tremendous.
And Zac Efron was fantastic.
I did not know he was capable of doing a role like that.
Did you know the Texas Tornado, the chef, the bear?
Yeah, he was in there.
Only had one leg.
Yeah.
I didn't know that at the time in my life, but I loved the Texas
So
Tornado.
was that whole thing a true story?
Yeah, that family's cursed, bro.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
that
that
was-
family's cursed.
There was actually another brother they didn't mention
even mention.
in the movie that
Exactly.
passed away
That's
as
dead.
well. So
Yeah.
it was like even worse in real life.
Didn't they briefly mention they had when they were all much younger, a little kid died? Yeah.
Yeah.
So they had five.
They had another
five
brother,
brothers.
too. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that passed away.
And dude, wrestling families, oof.
Yeah.
Now Cody and Dustin and Dusty have done well.
Yeah.
But Ric Flair lost a kid. Jerry Lawler lost his kid. A lot of.
Ric Flair was in that movie briefly. Well, not actually Ric Flair, but
Yeah.
portrayal of Ric Flair. Woo! Yeah. Zac Efron ripped. I'm like, wow, what I would do to look like that in that movie.
I thought you meant what were you going to do? What I would do to lick that. Next.
All right, we'll head to the movies for this next one. I believe Street Team Joe, a big horror movie fan.
I am.
A Conjuring prequel movie is reportedly in the works. Are we in or out on a Conjuring prequel movie?
Yeah, I mean, Skaz, we've had our ghost experiences on this show. I am out right now because that ghost experience that we had was crazy, and I don't want to be a part of that anymore. The Conjuring house is close to us in Connecticut. Already that juju does not feel good. The first movie and the second movie scared the absolute crap out of me. I don't want to see a prequel because it's probably true, and I don't want to be associated with it.
Well, I'm going to send you something on TikTok that was sent to me yesterday. Remember how the guy called in about the haunted restaurant?
Oh, I'm aware.
And we heard the ghosts over the air.
Someone sent me a video.
A video?
Yesterday of a haunted restaurant. The haunted restaurant.
Of the one we were talking about?
And now here you are tonight.
That's creepy. I don't like getting goosebumps in the show. What?
No, that night was... We didn't even play the good stuff.
Yeah. Did you guys end up replaying it the next day?
Not the...
We were waiting for you, Joe.
Yeah, we're waiting. Yeah.
We may have to dig up that
creepy video. Do we have any more in or out? Was there one at McDonald's? I saw one yesterday that you had.
McDonald's introduced 2 new Red Bull flavors, I believe. It was passion fruit and some. I'll have to go back to yesterday's.
Wait a second. McDonald's is now brewing, basically, you can get Red Bull out of a McDonald's, machine.
Are we sure it's not High C?
Love High C.
I'm so in on High C, Joe.
McDonald's has added 2 Red Bull-based drinks to its menus in select U.S. locations. The drinks called Red Bull Dragonberry Energizer and Red Bull Peach Boost Energizer were introduced in 2025 as part of the chain's wider beverage innovation program. The Dragonberry Energizer combines Red Bull with blue raspberry syrup and freeze-dried dragon fruit, while the Peach Boost Energizer blends Red Bull with peach flavors over ice. Gentlemen, are we in or out?
This is going to be dangerous, Joe.
Is it in a can?
Yeah,
or
is it in a
like,
can, Skaz, or can I just go up to it whenever I want?
I believe it's like a carbonated beverage.
Oh, that's
man,
can you imagine how many kids going up to that 8 times?
Supersized cups.
Yeah, that's not going to end well.
Free refills.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna
That's
last.
not gonna last. Even I wouldn't be responsible.
I have put it in Slack with you. Put a picture of it. The picture is in Slack.
But can we talk High C? That might be my favorite drink.
Growing up, because of the Ninja Turtles movie, they made this thing called Ecto Cooler. It was a green version of the High C Orange. Google. Oh, you don't have the computer in front of you.
Did it taste any different?
It was the green version of the. So it was kind of like instead of the orange High C, It was a green.
Ecto coolers were phenomenal.
And it had the that Slimer on it.
Oh yeah.
He was on the thing.
Oh, it's like sponsoring it.
Remember Slimer,
Yeah.
the guy
Yeah, I
that ate all
remember
the
him.
food? He was a fat dump.
Yeah.
Slimer's
It was a
fat-
Ghostbusters promo.
Yes,
is what it was.
But I am not a fat dump like Slimer.
No.
Slimer
That guy's
was
a
eating like,
Yeah.
Where
is he today?
He might be in a contraption and locked in somewhere.
Okay.
Right? Ghostbusters 2 came out.
Where are they now? Where is Slimer?
Where is Spuds McKenzie? Where is Spuds McKenzie? Do you know who Spuds McKenzie is?
I don't know who Spuds McKenzie is.
Come on.
No
Oh, yeah,
idea.
again, I'm a child of the 80s. I know.
I have no
keep
idea.
forgetting you guys are kids.
He was a Bud Light dog, right?
Yeah. Do you remember Bud Bowls?
No, I also don't remember.
They used to be
him.
the beers would go at it on Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Bud Light versus Bud, and then they had This is like my childhood.
Yeah. I feel like the best commercial of my childhood has been Doritos for the most part. Doritos always has good commercials. But High C, the tropical flavor, fruit punch. I think that's like my favorite drink overall. I saw it yesterday at Five Guys.
I put the balloon knot in the.
For the nose balloon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't understand how it's going to help me, but I bet I will.
Next. Anything else, guys?
Would you like to know Spuds McKenzie's real name?
Please.
It was a female bull terrier named Honey Tree Evil Eye, known as Evie for short.
But called Spuds.
Spuds.
You ever been to a restaurant called Spuds?
No.
That was one on the North Shore.
How old is Spuds?
Spuds no longer with us, sadly. Passed in 1993 due to liver failure, I believe. Kidney failure. One of the two. He was retired for a few years, though, so hopefully had some good time at the end.
I don't know why, but I feel like Spuds McKenzie and Pee Wee Herman hung out, but I don't know why I feel like that.
Was Slimer there, too?
At Pee Wee's Playhouse. Yeah, Slimer might have been there. Slimer was like eating cigars and sausages at the same time. Again, it was a ghost. I don't know how it was eating. I don't.
So I basically missed out on like a hero could have been a potential hero of mine that I don't know.
Cigars and sausages sounds like a good dive bar.
Joe, you recently went to a dive bar.
I
How
did,
was it?
yeah. Burnt Edges. It was phenomenal. Tim in there, gave us.
How big was the moose head?
It was really big.
That's a big boy.
Yeah, it was a big moose. So we went in and everyone turned and was like, "Who are you guys?" And I'm like, "I'm with the night show." And then they're like, "Oh yeah, come on in." It was very welcoming once you said we were at the night show. They actually tried to convince us to join the Moose Lodge, but we get to go there, I think, 2 more times for free. They said, like you don't have to pay. Yeah, because you have to be a member.
I get it.
But Tim said I could come in anytime. So
yeah, you know a guy.
Yeah, I know a guy. You're the one who introduced me to the guy.
Yeah, but you're good. You're good.
Yeah, I mean,
you don't need me.
That skinny pizza. I don't know how to describe it. It's like it's so flat. It's like on pita bread, like you would say.
That's what I said, right?
Yeah,
it's like a bread. It's like a pizza on pita bread.
Yeah, that was, I think, the best thing I had.
Do you know that I ate it in the car, and by the time I got to the station,
yeah, the whole thing.
I sent Skaz home with a slice.
How many think you could put down of that?
That
Yeah.
I could wrap the whole pizza and eat it in 4 bites.
Yeah,
5 bites maybe.
I'm guessing at least 20.
I love thin crust, Joe.
Yeah.
I feel like I did make a mistake earlier on my way to work. I stopped at the gas station to fill my tank. I should have gone inside and gotten the Reese's Oreos.
I was
maybe
thinking
Friday
of
night
bringing
if
them
you're
in.
back,
Yeah, Friday,
Joe.
I'm in Friday.
All right.
We have 4th and Friday.
Yeah,
all right, 4th and Friday.
I'll
We'll
bring
get
those
some.
in.
We'll get some Reese's Oreos in here.
Yeah.
4th and Friday.
And Oreo Reese's. We need to
Yeah,
get
my
both
apologies.
sides.
Yes.
No, but you're right, because they do have Reese Oreos and they have Oreo Reese's. So we'll get that. And I want you to try the peanut butter and jelly Reese's too. Those are up there for me.
Okay.
You're a candy guy. You were talking about old time candies the other day.
Oh, yes, guys, you missed this. I don't know how I got into this, but I was talking about snack packs when we were kids. Like, what would you get for lunch? And they had, like, Fruit by the Foot was really big when I was a kid. We had Stealth Bombers. They were like these little candies made of airplanes.
Yeah.
And
I was a big candy cigarette kid. I don't even know if they still make those.
Little chalky little bastards.
Yeah, those were great.
Did you guys like bottle caps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The real chewy.
The ones you rip with the juice.
Yeah.
They had chewy bottle caps.
The little Coke, but those were good.
Yeah. But Dunkaroos.
Dunkaroos were great.
I like
still
Fun
have
Dip.
those.
I've seen Dunkaroos. I think they still make them.
What is that?
The Fun Dip?
No. I love Fun Dip. But what's the Dunkaroo dip? Like, what is that? Didn't Dunkaroo have like a
dip?
Cream filling? or-
Yeah. I don't
It's
even
like
know
funfetti cake batter.
Yes.
Like pretty
yeah,
much.
It tasted like a cake batter.
Yeah.
I would say.
I would lick it. I'd also lick Fun Dip too.
Oh, Fun
I
Dip
like
was
to-
the sugar stick dipping in the sugar.
I used to dip the stick in the sugar and then lick it.
Yeah.
Two I could never get behind though were Spree, and I know they're local, but Necco wafers didn't. really for
I
me
mentioned
either.
the Necco wafers. That's shout out my dad. He loves the Necco wafers.
I'd driven by the place. I think it's in Lynn. It's also a fluff factory there.
Yeah.
Do you know that's where fluff was invented?
Really?
I was never a Cowtails guy either.
I'm a bullseye guy.
That's like the reverse Cowtail,
What about
right?
runts?
Oh, the banana on a run? In.
The banana? I was not expecting that. I feel like that's the worst of the runs.
Really?
Yeah.
What about nerds?
In.
I like a nerd, yeah. Nerds are good.
You need water though. You can get very thirsty very fast.
Were you what were they? Chico sticks? The Chico sticks there? Did you ever have those? They were like orange. I don't know. I was out on those.
Pixie? You mean pixie sticks?
No. They were like peanut butter, I want to say. It's like an orange box. Yeah, not for me. But I feel like they were pretty popular for a while.
Did you like Scooby-Doo gummies, Joe? Like the Scooby-Doo ones?
I don't think I had.
Fruit by the Foot?
Fruit by the Foot, yes.
Yeah. Except we always looked like an idiot trying to eat the
crushed fruit. No, what were they called? Fruit wraps? Fruit snacks?
Fruit roll-ups.
Fruit roll-ups. Yeah, those were great.
Oh my God, I love those
Yeah,
things.
those were phenomenal.
Oh,
Gushers and fruit roll-ups.
I used to rip that little fake whatever it was off and just
with,
crumple
like,
it up
plastic.
and pop it in there.
Yeah.
I've heard recently a new candy it's kind of there were the gummy clusters that were big for a while. I've heard Skittles is now doing freeze-dried Skittles that they sell in like convenience store and gas stores. I've heard they're very good. I've not tried them yet, but yeah, apparently that's a new thing.
Do you know what somebody left here the other night and I tried it?
What?
Creamsicle Twizzlers.
Oh, I love Twizzlers. And were you in on these creamsicle Twizzlers?
I ate it.
So that doesn't sound all the way in.
It was kind of tasty.
Do you like creamsicles in general?
Yes.
Okay, because creamsicles is one of my favorite things.
I love sherbet.
Yeah, orange sherbet.
And water.
Do you remember Edie's used to make an orange
Loved
sherbet?
Edie's.
But they discontinued it.
Edie's was also bigger than every other quart. What the hell was that size?
Gallon?
Yeah. You could get a thing at the gas station for like $4.
Yeah. I miss Edie's orange sherbet. But that Twizzler, I think I'd be in on. Gushers, Skaz, I remember.
I have Gushers with me right now.
You do? I'd sell those at school. I'd buy my mom.
You were hustling.
I
Gushers?
was hustling Gushers.
There was always a kid that was selling snacks, Gushers, or
or I'd trade them for something. Like
we had those with Warheads.
Yeah, my mom would never buy like Cheez-Its or Goldfish, but she would buy Gushers because. I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe
I
she
love
thought there was fruit content or something. So I would trade those Gushers for far better snacks or just sell them and buy Cheez-Its at the school store. Got around it.
Pop Rocks.
Oh, Pop Rocks. I don't know if I liked how that made my mouth. It felt in my mouth. Oh, God. That's a drop.
Anything else tonight, guys?
I think that's going to wrap up a Tuesday night edition of In or Out.
Well, should we go to headlines?
We're going to do the infamous break headlines break, Joe. We've gone long.
What about trolley candies?
Like the worms and stuff? I'm in on the worms.
They now make them with blasters.
I'm a big Twin Snakes guy. Like, those are... They're like, I think Haribo makes them. But
I know what you're talking about.
Those
You
are
like
good.
those?
I like Twin Snakes, yeah.
Do you prefer Twizzlers or the ones you rip off that are fatter?
I'm not a Twizzlers guy.
Do you know what I'm talking about, Joe?
Yeah,
there's
no,
Twizzlers.
I know what you're talking. I think I prefer Twizzlers, but how this conversation started, gummy sharks. How
yeah.
good are those?
That's where this all started.
Yeah, those are so good.
I liked the gray one because it was the great white shark.
Yeah, where can you even buy those anymore? I don't think you can just walk in your 7-Eleven and find those.
Mike and Ike's, in or out?
I'm out. I'm out of Mike and
Sour
Ike's.
Patch Kids.
In.
Any flavor.
Watermelon especially.
Watermelon especially, yeah. Grape. They have a new grape one. So in.
Okay.
Sour Skittles. Do you like the sour candy?
I think I love all candy. The only thing I don't like are Almond Joys and Mounds.
Butterfingers?
Oh, yeah.
You like
Whatchamacallits were big when I was a kid.
100 grand?
Caramello, stretch it out.
There has to be some candy you don't like. I
don't like Mounds and Almond Joys.
Do you like circus peanuts?
I used to love them.
Really? Oh.
You can get them. Ask Jeremy.
Those are like styrofoam.
I used to bring them in. I used to buy knockoff candy when I worked nights with the guys.
I remember this. Yeah, my early days, Joe would come in. Joe Murray's the best because you work in those nitros early days. Joe would come in with candy for the guys in the back.
I used to work
fruit snacks sometimes. A lot of fruit snacks.
I worked a real job, and I'd cut through the mall, and I'd stop at the corner variety store, and you could buy like 5 for $5, and I loaded up. And really, I'd buy the snacks for the guys in the back, but Jeremy would hate them all because they were off-brand, and I would eat them. But again, I was pulling 14-hour days back then. Kind of like tonight.
Do you like high chews?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The grape
Mambas? The Mambas are good. I remember.
Okay. Ready for this? You said Trader Joe's. Remember? We like
Yeah, we're going to Trader Joe's. I rethought it. I want to shop with you, not
well, we're gonna do Joe goes to Joe's.
Yeah, I'd like to see
or Joe's go to Joe.
Joe's go
the
to
Joe's take Joe's.
Okay. You got to know what these are, but they only make them at Trader Joe's, and they're like silverfish.
Is it a candy?
Yeah. Scandinavian swimmers.
Wow. I don't think I've ever seen those.
You'll know what they are.
Yeah.
Dude, I need like an SOS help when I eat those.
Why?
Have you ever asked for help when you eat
candy?
Like you got to get things away from you?
Oh, yeah.
You've never had, you don't know what I'm talking about?
But no, I do. Are you talking about the specific
Google
candy?
When you go back to your computer,
yeah.
Scandinavian swimmers.
Yeah.
Dude, you won't stop.
Only at Trader Joe's.
That's really the only place I've ever had them.
Yeah. Trader O's. Have you had those, like the Oreos that Trader Joe's makes?
No, but I'm interested. You know what okay. We're late. Joe, are you in or out on Girl Scout cookies?
In.
What's your favorite
the
Girl
peanut
Scout
butter
cookie?
ones.
See,
peanut butter chocolate.
I'm the mint.
The mint ones are good too. They overpriced these things though.
Dude,
the Girl Scouts.
I used to work in an office, and dudes would bring their kids with them. Like, hey, can you buy?
Pressure you into buying.
And I'd be like, here's $100. Give me all. Give me all.
Yeah, give me all.
They'd be like, oh, we gotta bring. We owe you like 6 more bucks. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. I
used to hide them I one time got a new couch and I found Girl Scout cookies because I hid them. I have to hide food from myself, Joe.
Yeah.
I
have to do that with Snyder's of Hanover. Pretzels. Like they have
See, I
different
like
flavors.
the rods.
Oh, the rods are good too. Yeah, just like the salt content. Like that's what I have to hide myself from.
What about Mentos? You guys in or out on Mentos?
Fresh Mika. Yes. Is Mento a gum?
According to our gum expert, no.
I think.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
more
yeah,
of a-
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right. Joe's favorite call ever.
Yeah, that
yes.
is my favorite call ever. The gum expert. If he's here, call back in.
Yes.
I'd love like another round of gum expert talk.
So have you met River, our intern?
Yeah, River is awesome.
River, this show's different than the others, right? What do you think? What do you think it is? Hey, you can turn your mic on. Why not?
Wait, sorry, say that again. What do I think of what now?
What's different tonight than your other nights you've interned?
I think the biggest thing for me that stands out a little bit earlier on when you were, kind of losing it on those callers a little bit. I mean, I've listened to it like on like Spotify and all that. I haven't been in person to see it yet. So I got to say that was pretty cool. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I thought it was quite funny.
Polarizing.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, why don't we go to break? Joe, thank you.
Thank you, Joe.
Scandinavian swimmers.
Scandinavian. Okay, I'm on it. Sniders of Hanover.
All right. We'll go to break. I'm Joe Murray, 98.5 The Sports.
More Joe Murray coming up on the Sports Hub.
People want to talk. So let's talk to Paul. He's in Falmouth.
Hey, good evening, guys.
Sorry for
what I wanted to mention was I watched the second half of the Vikings game, and I compared their rookie quarterback to, our second-year quarterback and what happened in the second half of the Patriots game, were basically the simplest plays in the world, and Oakland had figured that out. So they shut them down. I mean, no intermediate throws, no throws downfield. All those throws to the sideline were, wasted plays. And, to me, they were holding our quarterback back. And I think the quarterback also sensed, hey, they got no confidence in me. They're not letting me hang it out here. And so it just wasn't a good situation.
Paul, did you notice they didn't run the ball at all either?
I didn't hear that. Could you say that again?
They didn't run the ball in the second half.
Yeah, I did notice that because I think in the first half the coaches looked at the blocking and they said, well, our guys just aren't blocking enough to get the running backs open.
What do you do for work? Or do you work? I don't know. Do you have a job?
I'm retired now. I was an analyst, a stock analyst for many years, and a portfolio manager.
Okay.
So I'm an analyst.
Yes, I like this. Okay. And great job. When you're an analyst, right, and you're the person who's paying you to analyze their portfolio, and you're not getting the results that they think they're paying you for, don't you try another method, or don't you try to get creative?
Oh, absolutely. If you're underperforming, you got to be flexible, and you got to say, why am I underperforming, and what do I have to do differently? And in the second half of that game, the Patriots coaches were asleep, and they held the quarterback back.
Mm-hmm. And you mentioned that it was almost as if they felt that they didn't believe in the kid, which therefore I would say that's them not trying to do something different. They just went away from him.
I think that was right. And to me, I looked at it and I said they really don't believe in this quarterback, so they're trying to keep the plays as simple as possible. And Oakland had detected all of those plays, and they knew what was coming. All those plays, all those short passes out to the sideline, they were a waste of time.
Right. All of them to the left. Did you notice that?
Yes, most of them to the left. Yeah, I noticed that.
So do you think the defense just was like, hey, they're just going to go to that sideline? They're not. He can't.
Oh, absolutely. In the second half, the Oakland defense just absolutely ate them up because they knew what was coming, and McDaniels had to do something different in the second half, and he didn't do it because obviously he doesn't have confidence in the quarterback to do that. And if you're the quarterback and you know that the coach doesn't have confidence in you, what's going to happen? Not good things.
I love your
compare it with the Vikings second half, and their guy hasn't even played a game.
Yep.
But the coach had total confidence in that quarterback, and that made all the difference. They let him hang it out. They let him do different things. McDaniels didn't do that.
Thanks, Paul. You're a great analyst.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. I don't have any. He was perfect.
That was a great call.
Paul was thorough. He took accountability if he couldn't do something. He brought up what happened with other rookie quarterbacks versus the Patriots quarterback.
Some are wondering if that was Dean from Shrewsbury's father.
Oh.
Sounded very similar, I think.
Do you ever want to meet some of the callers, or do you never not want to know what they look like?
No, I've met some of the callers on the street team.
Me too.
You know.
But I have a Napoleon Dynamite vibe for Dean.
I can say I haven't really. It's not an exercise I've really done in my head before. Can I give you one?
JP in North Providence.
I have not met JP.
I always thought he was a fat Italian. because he loves to talk to me about Italian food, and he's grew up Italian. And when I met him, he was 5'6" and very skinny, and I just was not what I imagined. You know what I get? Hey, you're not as fat as everybody says, and I'm like, thanks. When I was young, Joe, girls used to say, hey, you'd be really cute if you weren't fat.
They would say that to you?
That happened to me.
Some mean girls, Joe.
Oh, there was some mean girls in Hyde Park, Rozzy.
You'd be really cute if you weren't fat.
Come on, you mean to tell me no one's ever said that to you?
No. I think I'm just. I don't think I even get that first part.
Yeah, Joe.
Yeah, maybe.
Imagine.
Yeah.
I'm at a point.
You'd be really cute if you dropped 20.
Hey,
you dropped
dude,
25. I know that. I already know that.
You dropped 74 pounds.
Yeah.
You'd be under 300 pounds.
Joe, your personality is there. It's just the looks. If you had the looks, you'd be the complete package.
Thanks, Joe.
Myself included. Yeah. I always thought if I could grow a beard, it'd be different. Like your beard. I aspire.
Women love a big man with a beard.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
That was a great call, though.
I thought it was the analysis was amazing.
Do you think Josh McDaniels understands that throwing short, intermediate passes to crappy receivers that can't get open quick is a bad idea?
I think that Drake May is 23 years old. Wasn't really developed in college, was all ability, and really, he's not a dumb kid. He's got athleticism in his family. His brother was a great basketball player.
He was a great basketball player.
Yeah, too. I think he's a great athlete. And I just feel that trying to tell him not to run, it's like having him throw left-handed. The thing that scared me the most was he wasn't going through his progressions. No. You've played Madden, right?
Yeah.
Let me explain it in video terms.
I'm a big Madden guy.
Ready, set, hut. Then you see your targets, right? The hut route, and sometimes So when the second the play that is designed for doesn't work, he just drops and looks to run.
Yeah.
Instead of next progression. Next progression. Does he have happy feet because of the line last year? Did last year's line play get in his head? Is he told to keep plays alive a little bit more and don't run? So now he doesn't know what to do? I think this is why I mean too much on the plate.
Yeah. I think you saw a guy who was thinking way too much out there on Sunday.
You know what I learned in football? When you think, you stink.
Absolutely.
And when you're a lineman, you just put your hand down, kick the crap out of the guy in front of you. It's pretty easy. Hey, what's the play? Never mind.
Yeah.
Just kick the guy's butt.
I thought he left the pocket far too early on a lot. I don't think the offensive line was actually. It wasn't good, but I thought it
got
was
worse during the game.
Yeah, it did. It did get worse during the game.
Progressed because Max Crosby started to show pressure and all that, but it wasn't bad.
It was I thought he left the pocket multiple occasions.
But just remember,
too early.
When he did leave the pocket last year, it was a positive play. Now he's told not to run, and it's a negative play. Get what I'm saying about running? Not just handing the ball off to a running back. Let May slay.
How many rollout plays did they have? Not many. Can you even think of his best attribute, one of his best attributes, throwing on the run, throwing a deep ball? How many opportunities did they get?
I would say every time he threw the ball, remember Hunter Henry? He threw that nice little down the sideline to him. Booty right over the middle of the field and to the right, he's fuego.
Yeah.
To the left, sucks. And when I get PTSD from the left sideline because of Mac Jones. Every time Mac would throw it to the left, it would noodle arm it and get pick-sixed.
Are you nervous about him overthrowing people constantly?
No, I just think that they need to get out of his way. Just, you guys coach the defense. Let Drake May handle the offense. And by the way, I don't think this offense is built for Drake May. This offense is about getting the ball out quick and dink and dunk. Drake May's got a big arm. He's not a dinking dunker. He's not a Duncan. Never mind.
I get what you're saying.
Ernie.
Joe, can you hear me okay, buddy?
How you doing? Yes.
Good. Hey, what's up with Kyle Williams, man? I just seen him get one ball. Was he still hurt?
No, he got one catch for 12 yards, and that was it.
That's terrible.
He runs a 4.40.
That's what I'm saying. It all goes back again to coaching.
Yes. They have deep threats, and they didn't even attempt it.
Unbelievable. Thanks, Joe.
Thank you.
I think I saw he only had 7 snaps on Sunday, and I think 4 were on that
So the
final
fastest
drive.
guy on the team got 7, and the fullback got 2. So they're not throwing the ball deep, and they're not running the ball short.
No.
Great offensive coordinator. Great game plan. Against the Raiders of not Oakland, of Vegas.
Horrible game plan. I think it was alarm bells on every level. From Vrabel, with his coach, different coaching decisions, the game plan, the lack of adjustments at halftime, and I don't think he played the right personnel a lot of the times. And Joe, like the third downs, the third and longs, the 2 that they gave up, one at the end of the half, and then the touchdown, and then the one Carlton Davis turned around.
The touchdown, Jalen Hawkins got burned.
Yeah,
speed slipped a little bit too, but I'm not going to give him credit for that. He got burned. The 3rd and 20. What the hell are you doing? Just prevent and keep it in front of you, will you?
Yeah.
Don't let him get behind you. What do you do?
Yeah.
They let him get behind. That's on coaching. I know the player tried to make a play. Coach has to tell him, no. Like a dog collar. No. No. We got to go to break. Sour of the Sports Hub. Joe, you give it analysis? Was that analysis?
Yeah, Joe, I've had
on third downs?
On third downs. There you go. I'm on it today. I ate healthy. That's what it was.
Oh, you don't have brain fog.
I don't have brain fog. I went to the gym and ate healthy, and I'm a new man.
Wow. This hour of the Sports was brought to you by Valvoline and Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com. You can save 50% off an extra oil change at Valvoline and Oil Change, the official oil change of busy people. I'm Joe Murray.
You're listening to Joe Murray on 98.5.
tonight. Sacramento. Is that another home run to lead off a game? Oh, no, this is the third inning. Oh, what? No, it was the third pitch of the game. Can you bet first batter leadoff home run? Romy. There's got to be a song. The Truth About Romy. Remember Romy? The song? Roni? Sorry. Romy Gonzalez, home run. Red Sox lead 1-0 with Connolly early. You think anyone calls him Conley? Conley early? Alex Bregman with a hit as well. Coney Ely, that's right. They gave up a second-round pick for him, and he was a bust. Patriots and Dolphins this week, everybody. Headlines are brought to you by Celsius Energy Drinks. Refresh your energy with zero sugar, essential vitamins, and proven ingredients. I'm Joe Murray.
If you've got the app, you've got Toucher and Hardy to wake you up no matter where you are.
Or who may or may not have been to jail.
Get the app. The 98.5 The Sports Hub app.
You want a random take? Murray's got all sorts on stuff in the world unrelated to sports. So sit back, relax, and get your mind in the game and listen to the words of a grown man complain.
Okay. And then I look at all the stuff and I'm like, why is it all wet? That's not me. I didn't do anything. I go, well, I don't know, dude. I left. It wasn't wet. Now it is. It wasn't me. I go, well, who am I supposed to think did that? And he goes, well, it wasn't me. I go, well, dude. So I had this whole what do you think I'm supposed to think right now?
Wait, so what?
I felt like it was lying.
What was he actually?
It was like frames, like autographs and stuff.
Oh, so yeah,
and I had papers with bid auctions.
That's crazy because that's actually stuff that's worth money. And he is actively lowering the value of it by getting his wet hands on it.
It wasn't wet. It looked like it was like they chugged water, but it
dripped off.
I was at a gym.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Yeah.
But why do you go through my stuff?
No, that's weird. You shouldn't be going.
I even said to someone, "Hey, can you watch this for me?" Yeah. So do I blame the person who should have been watching it, or do I blame the person who was touching the stuff when they didn't know whose it was?
Touching the stuff who didn't know who it was.
I think that's almost like... Can I blame both?
Yeah, you can blame both. Did you think about fighting the man?
No. I can't fight anybody anymore.
Why? I feel like you'd fare pretty well in a fight.
I don't, Joe, I'm humble.
Yeah.
I don't consider myself like a, local celebrity or but when I was there, people were like, "Hey, are you Joe Murray?" And I said, "Yeah, how you doing?" And they go, "Hey, have you been to Antonio, the pizza place?" I go, yeah. "Hey, have you tried the Gaetano's pizza?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's pretty good over there." So
yeah.
And again, I'm not saying I'm a celebrity. I'm not. I work on the radio. That's it. And I am local. I can't punch anybody in the face anymore. Because then it's lawsuit. And I don't want a lawsuit.
True, but he was touching your stuff. Couldn't that in itself be... Your stuff is of value. You could perceive...
If he was trying to run after it...
Some good autographs in there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What was your best one, would you say?
Jason Tatum, Bill Russell.
What? Okay, you had a Bill Russell. You got to throw hands. Is someone snooping through your autographs, going through Jason Tatum and Bill Russell? I have to at least make a scene, make it known that that's not okay.
Julian Edelman autograph football.
Yeah, that's some crazy good stuff.
Maybe that could be the name of my memorabilia store.
Crazy good stuff.
Crazy good stuff.
I like that. No, yeah. If someone was, I love Jason Tatum, so I'm irrational when it comes to him. If someone's touching my Jason Tatum autograph, there's a confrontation. What did you? Did he just walk away?
I basically another home run for the Red Sox. What did I say tonight? Did I say over first 5? What did I say?
I think you did say the over.
Well, it's 4 already.
Did you bet the over?
No, because I've been working. But this is my musing. Like, when do I tell somebody, hey, I didn't touch your stuff.
Yeah.
Don't touch mine?
I'm surprised you didn't explode more.
I needed to leave.
Yeah.
And I said, hey, I'm taking this with me. You can go through it. You can go through somebody else's stuff, is what I said.
Yeah.
Was that passive aggressive?
Yeah, I think that was
So,
passive.
hey, I got to take this. I'm not sure why it's wet. I got nothing. I go, well, I don't know. Why is it wet?
Was there, like, the zipper of the bag closed?
No, this was a long box. Like a,
okay.
almost like I used the box because it fits right in the car back seat. I can open the door and it fits right in.
Wait, and why were you in a gym with this?
I do memorabilia stuff at a gym.
Oh, okay. I know. Putting
the
pieces together.
I know.
Yeah. And do you get any good traction at the gym with this memorabilia?
Yeah, it was an auction.
Okay.
Yeah, I had 40 pieces, and I think like 30 of them were bid on.
Wow. All
But
right.
then I got to
Yeah.
track the people down.
Okay, so I guess it's not as absurd as this guy going
But
through your stuff.
I couldn't
as I
fit
thought.
40 pieces and 4 tables and boxes on one dolly. So I left the box and I said, hey, can you watch this? Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
So what did end up happening to that person? Did they just
When I
walk
came in,
away?
everything was wet, but someone narked. They're like, hey, he's going through your stuff. Like a random person I never met. And I went, hey, what's going on over here?
Yeah.
He goes, oh, I'm just looking. I go, yeah, this is my stuff. What do you need? Oh, I'm just looking. I go, why is everything wet? Well, I didn't do anything. Oh, see. Okay. So you did nothing, but everything's wet.
That makes it so much worse that
I
it's
know.
probably his sweat too. Like how to get wet. You said for yourself it's probably drip down.
This
from
is
the guy.
probably a Joe problem, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to do anything about it except for complain. Guys, you got anything going on?
Nothing quite to the extent of, my products getting wet or anything like that, but do I have anything to muse
Oh, you know what
about?
got me today? I had a PSI issue in my car.
Joe,
tire.
I had a PSI issue driving home last night. What is the coincidence there? All right, I'll give you a little bit of amusing. Yeah, get in the car last night, leaving here 11:05, 11:10, whatever it is when we get out of here, and the light comes on. I live a solid distance away from here, far enough where I'm not taking the chance. I'm not just going to drive home. Luckily, there's a rest area not too far from where we get on the highway. I pull in. The worst placed air, pressure machine.
This is near the Pike,
in
right?
the world.
Over there?
Yes,
Okay,
it's in the front of the place. There's no parking spot there. It's
Yeah.
basically in a fire lane.
Curious how much it was for that.
I believe it was $1.50.
Wow, the one I went to today was $2.50.
Yeah, well, I don't
For
think
air?
Yeah. I think it was $1.50, but you have to pull up right in front of you're basically in the way to get this thing. Someone was there. A woman was no, like a woman was filling her air tires at 11:15, whatever it was. Fine, no big deal. I pull around to the pump. I wait. Then she's done with the air. I see her take the nozzle, put it back. She opens all 4 doors of her car and starts adjusting the seats, adjusting the headrests, putting a cover on the seats. She's going from side to side. Now, my car is running. I'm not directly behind her, but I thought it was evident that I was waiting to fill my tires. She didn't think so. She continues to...
Oh, you were waiting.
All 4 doors. She opens all 4 doors of her car. She's cleaning it out. She's putting seat covers on.
While you're waiting for the machine.
Yes, it got to the point.
Ouch!
It got to the point. I probably waited a real 5 minutes, a solid 5 minutes. I just pulled up directly next to her and got out and started using the machine. I didn't look at her, didn't say anything. I was just I gotta.
Did she say anything?
Nope. She just continued on her, did her thing, was there for a few more minutes, and then, closed all the doors, packed up, and left.
Boundaries.
But that one did kind of irk me a little bit. But other than that, I don't really have any musings. Ray Hudson retired. That's We lost a legend.
Can we play some Ray tomorrow night?
I got you some right now.
Oh, you got some
want
right
it.
now?
Of course,
Oh,
Joe.
give it to me,
As
baby.
a Messi guy, I got to have some ready.
Again, Unai Simon, who's already denied once, this time to the corner, and there is no denying top shelf stuff from Messi.
The Mozart of our game, with his left foot Stradivarius, plays the sweetest music, man. Astonishing. Again, the touch of this free kick, soft as a slug's beer belly, and sweeter than the moonlight through the pangs. Hotter than the hinges of Hell's Gate, Lionel here, as he steps up and caresses this one where the spiders live. Beautiful strike. The madness of Messi. Look at the distance. He takes the goalkeeper, the defender on the line into account, and probably the rings is Saturn.
What?
A step on offside.
2 against 4, but one of them is Messi. Gets around Mireles, tucks it in, lifted by Di Maria! A masterpiece from Messi!
Genius! That's the only word you can't use. They should name a constellation in the heavens after Lionel Messi. This run is uncontainable. His pass is unstoppable. Look at this, how far wide he gets it. Cutting in past player after player, and then the dexterity of the touch lays it through an absolutely good.
You know what's funny? He Zoe does this too. When before a play happens, he gives like a weird like, oh boy, or like, you know, Ray Hudson has that as well. You know, River, you're a new up and you're trying to get into the business, right? No one will be Ray Hudson, but you gotta try to like be different.
He's the gold standard.
That is the gold,
the best.
Golden. They. What did he say? They need to open up the gates of
hotter than the hinges on the gates of hell. They need to name a constellation after him. But yeah, as an American getting into soccer in the late 2000s, early 2010s, Ray Hudson was what you had when you watched those Barcelona games. And I'm a Messi fanboy. He's my favorite athlete to ever live. Ray Hudson was me in the living room. That's what it felt like. Like, it felt like you were calling the game because your reaction was Ray Hudson's reaction. You get a little bit of that with some of the guys now. I mean, I think some of the soccer guys are incredible, but Ray Hudson, the gold standard for that.
Do you know who that kind of reminds me of? I've become huge on this guy of late, and maybe we can play some of it. But the guy who is the intro guy for the hot dog eating contest, George Shea. He's like a buffer almost, but yes. But it's almost like he's like an auctioneer almost. American version of this. He came through the devil's heart and out his belly. He breathes fire but inhales hot dogs. He ate his way to the other side, yeah. And he has like a hat from a guy from the 50s, like from A League of Their Own. It's almost like a barbershop quartet hat. It's like one of those guys. I love that guy. All right, birthdays today. Big one. Hugh Grant, 65 years old. Do you guys remember Hugh Grant? Of course. Handsome fella. Adam Sandler, 59 years old today.
Oh, where was he playing basketball today, Skaz? Wasn't he playing at...
He was with the Heat, wasn't he, or something?
Yeah,
I think he was with Miami, yeah.
Some behind-the-back passes in there.
Favorite Adam Sandler movie?
Big Daddy.
The Wedding Singer.
Or Hubie Halloween.
You know which one was really sad? Click.
Very sad.
Click was very sad. Oh, did you like I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry?
You don't believe it or not? Was it Jessica Biel in that movie?
Yes.
No.
Jessica Alba.
Jessica Alba.
Oh, my God. Top 5. Top 5.
Joe's list. He's got a top 5 for everything.
She's in the top 5.
No, that one's.
Nick Swardson, very funny in that movie.
Yeah. No, but like she became best friends with him, right? Because he was gay.
Yeah.
And she would just get dressed in front of him.
Yeah,
and it was
he
like
got to touch her boobs.
Yeah.
Joe's favorite part of the movie.
But he had to pretend to
Top
be
5,
gay.
huh?
Top 5. She's in the top 5.
Who else? Michael Bublé.
Is that I'm Yours?
What's the song?
Is that I'm Yours?
I think that's Jason Mraz. Michael Bublé is like Christmas songs, I believe.
No, he sings that. I am fear. No, come on, you know the song. Fear me. No,
I'm looking it up.
Come on, Joe, get it out.
Oh, come on.
It's a beautiful day. Haven't met you yet.
Day. It's a new day. It's a new life for me.
Feeling good.
Yes.
I'm feeling
good.
I'd have to get a Joe Murray's Christmas Bublé edition.
Oh yeah. The only time I hear Bublé is on Christmas.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did you watch the MTV Music
No.
Video Awards?
I saw. You know what's funny? When I was on TikTok, it said click here to watch the video awards, and I went, "Oh, the video awards are on."
Yeah,
No, I watched the football game between the Bills and the Ravens instead.
Oh, that game.
What do you think did
I was
better
watching
in the
Tate
ratings?
McRae.
Michelle Williams, 45 years old. What was she, Dawson? What was she?
Gilmore Girls,
Gilmore
right?
Girls. There we go. Thank you. Cassie Isabel's 34. Ava Philippe is 26.
Born on this day in 1890, one Colonel Sanders.
Harland.
In Henryville, Indiana.
Popcorn chicken baby.
Made it to 90. Died in 1980. It's a hell of a run.
Medulla oblongata.
My mama said
Something wrong
alligators
with
are
his
ornery because they got all them teeth, but no toothbrush, right?
Colonel Sanders.
No, you're wrong. Joe, it is also Jimmy the Greek's
I was gonna
birthday
say that.
today.
Jimmy the Greek Snyder. Joe Theismann, broken leg. Remember that? Was in the blind.
Double broken leg, right?
J.R. Smith turned 40. Is he still in college?
He was playing golf for a while there.
He
I don't know if
was.
he still is.
Yeah. No, I think he graduated.
Bob Stoops, birthday today.
Oklahoma, former Oklahoma, right? Who's at Kentucky? Is that Michael Stoops? Whatever.
Frank Lucas's birthday today. If you've ever seen the Denzel movie there, it's based on him. What is that? Oh, come on. Give me a second.
Eric Stonestreet's birthday today. What did I see today? He's getting engaged to somebody?
American Gangster. That's who.
Oh, I like
yes, Frank. That's based on Frank Lucas, I believe.
Eric Stonestreet. I liked him. Modern Family.
I think he got married. I think I
That's
saw
what
that.
it was. Yeah,
Who
yeah,
was
yeah.
he in Modern Family?
Yeah,
He was
brothers.
Cam was his
Cam?
boyfriend,
Okay,
I think.
yeah,
Yeah.
Cam's a fun
Brother's boyfriend. That guy reminds me of Nick Gemelli, the Modern Family, the girl that was in Happy Gilmore's brother,
Julie Bowen.
and her brother on the show.
I've never watched Modern Family, but I've seen enough of
You
it.
ever
Yeah.
seen Sofia Vergara?
I mean, I'm aware of who she is. Yes.
Okay.
Top 5.
Joe, what is your top 5?
Maybe a different topic.
Yeah. Top 5 candies.
Well,
We went over.
the Red Sox are about to put 5 up in the top. Is that right? Did I say that right?
Yeah, sure. Top second now. Top second.
Guys, you know what your story PSI reminded me of? Remember the Wells report? Like
That's-
The Wells report in context.
What a time that was. Just every day, just Deflategate.
Do you know that at
24/7.
that time there was a lot of transition here at the Sports Hub at the time, and I was doing nights, and Sean Silver would we used to have a update guy that would work at night,
Yeah.
and myself and Sean Silver would do like Brady Court PSI stuff,
Yeah.
and we would get his girlfriend at the time, fiance, was a lawyer, and we would be calling her about the stuff that was going on that day.
Oh, wow.
Being like, hey, Ruth Bader Ginsburg's now involved. And I'm like, what? Ruth Bader Ginsburg's involved in this?
Did you like read off the Wells report?
I had
too?
no clue what was going on.
Yeah.
It was such a farce.
But every day that consumed media,
If
24/7.
Brady didn't get rid of his phone,
Yeah,
it
that
would have
looks
never
bad.
happened.
Yeah.
Bus is in Natick. Hi, Bus.
Joe, good evening.
Hi.
Hey, box rummaging at any point without the individual who owns the box is frowned upon, okay? Anytime you need hands thrown for you, I got you all day, kid.
Okay.
Especially at an establishment like Card Vault, much prestigious.
Well, I wasn't there today. I was at somewhere. I was there today, but that wasn't where it happened.
I'm sorry. I got confused, but anytime you need hands thrown, I got you, brother.
Okay. What else you got?
I got a plate of Brazilian food from Brazili's in Framingham. Oh, my goodness. Do you mess with Brazilian food at all?
Yeah, there's a
Brazilian barbecue?
Yeah, there's a place in Somerville or Medford. I can't tell, but it's called Oasis.
Let me just walk you through my plate right now. I got Brazilian chicken salad. It's got potato sticks, diced carrot, peas, olives, obviously chicken and mayo, black beans, white rice, chicken wrapped in bacon, and picanha. Oh, my goodness. I'm about to feed the family with it. Such a good deal.
Any plantains in there?
No plantains. The only vegetables are in the chicken salad tonight, unfortunately. Kids up a little late tonight, so we're going to feed them some protein, get those gains in, and that's it. I just want to share with you. And
right now,
you're eating dinner at 10:30, bro?
No, this is like supper. It's like late. We had dinner at about 6.
Wait a second.
Kids go awake. Their sleep schedule's a little weird.
Hang on. You have what do you have for breakfast?
I will do a protein shake, or I'll get the Chipotle wake up wraps from Dunks. Fire.
Oh yeah.
I just came home from darts Tuesday. Tuesday nights is my Friday, Saturday.
We have another guy that calls in who does darts.
Yeah, big time. Dude, it's like my Friday, Saturday night rolled into one. Tuesday nights, got to hit up Brazili's after. Good deal.
Brazili's. I love the Brazilian barbecue. They call it churrasco.
Okay.
Comes with a
I mess with
steak.
chorizo occasionally.
Yep. It comes with a sirloin steak, chicken, sausage, and pork with rice, beans, plantains, and fries.
You ever been to Oliveira's Steakhouse?
I know what it is. I've never been there, actually. I know what it is, though.
Dude, you're missing out. You're missing out, brother.
I don't get over there that often.
Wait, so what did you have for your first dinner?
First dinner? What did you have for dinner tonight? You know what? We just had chicken, leftover chicken. Not much. I went to darts about 6 o'clock. Come home with a little snack.
When you play darts, do you drink?
I have a couple. We'll have a couple McGillicuddies and Coors Lights.
So is that like what the reason to go play darts is, or do you actually like darts?
No, we play for honor, Joe. Honestly, we're on top of the division this season. We're on top of the division. We play for plaques and titles.
Is Pizza Peddler still open over there?
Pizza Peddler still there. Large cheese, buffalo chicken wrap, all the above.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
I know. That I used to go to the Chicken Bone.
Casey's Chicken Bone, R.I.P.
I know. Thanks, Bus. Maybe we should have 2 dinners.
I know. We didn't even have one dinner tonight. Usually we're all over it.
I ate something before the show that I said I'm not going to eat before the show.
Chipotle.
Don't say it, Joe.
Oh, wow. I forgot.
Now, what happens if they're saying, what if we could have got a food drop from them?
We still can, because I support Chipotle.
I do too.
Doesn't sound Skaz when actually never mind.
Actually, that honey barbecue, spicy whatever they have.
Oh, the spicy chicken.
That's a good barbecue.
No, it is. Yeah.
All right. Having fun tonight?
I am having fun.
Glad you came.
Yeah, I'm glad I came. Thank you for having me.
So,
on.
what else can we talk about besides Josh McDaniels can't run the ball?
Yeah, and they only pass left. That's that's
the whole night. Run the ball. Yeah. Why do you only run left?
Yeah, that's about it.
And then whatever Evan Lazar said, and then darts for honor.
Yeah, darts for honor.
And
I liked how that guy said he would throw hands for you. That's a loyal call.
I just don't. Hey, 5 runs, top 5.
Top 5. Yeah, we could go for any of my top 5s of any category.
Maybe that should be the name of your blog or podcast.
I released my first podcast today.
I saw that.
Yeah.
How do people find that?
On Spotify.
Thank you, guys. Spotify, what's it called,
The
Joe?
Last Brain Cells. Because me and my best, one of my best friends.
I get the term.
Yeah. You get the
What'd you get? Should we we should just listen?
Yeah, just listen.
Any sports?
Yeah, it was going over.
It's a sports podcast.
Yeah. We went over week 1
football. It's a sports
football.
podcast called Last Brain Cells.
Yes.
Got it.
We went over week 1 football.
I put all that together.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was great. You know who I wish called in right now? Remember our good friend Beer Joe? I wonder what he's up to.
Oh my God, he's probably been to Oasis.
He has.
Somerville's right over there.
Had. Joe, if you're listening, please call in.
Joe.
Yeah.
I
He's
went
stoned
to Pinky's
right now.
tonight, and I just have to say, it was good.
That's a great impression.
And then I got a swirl at the McDonald's.
And then he throws in a nice football take. He knows
You played
football.
line.
Yeah. He played left.
You left tackle or right? We got to go to break. I'm Joe Murray, 98.5 The Sports Hub.
More Joe Murray coming up on the Sports Hub.
Which one, Hudson or Milford?
Well, both. Milford's got a great bar.
Yeah, no, there's not a bar in Milford I really haven't seen in my life yet. But
I've done karaoke at the Lotus.
No, the Medway Lotus?
I have done karaoke. I sang "Shallow" one night there.
Oh, God bless you. I've done a few songs there. The Lotus and I are good friends.
Oh yeah, I know Wayne. He's the bartender here.
Oh yes, Wayne is not too shy in his pours either. He just wants to make sure you get drunk so you tip him.
That's correct.
Yeah. Sharpie and my dad are great friends.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So by default, Sharpie and I are friends.
What's like something to clean that you can say about street team? We call him Street Team Joe because he works on our street team.
Something clean is very easy for Joe. He's just a good kid, and you ever want to do Mai Tai shots? He's right there to do them with you.
Oh, you like Mai Tais?
I love Mai Tai.
What do you like more, Mai Tais or Scorpion Bowls?
Actually, Mai Tais. But I'm a big Mick Ultra fan. I drink a lot more beer than anything else.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So do you like cranberry?
My whiskey days and hard booze are over.
Yeah, so you drink cranberry juice, huh?
Pretty much. I'm on my period. I'll understand.
You got it. You got the reference.
Yeah. I'm not
Sharpie.
I'm not exactly the guy you can hit, but maybe you could.
Yeah. All right, Sharpie. Well,
hey, thank you, Joe.
All right, buddy.
I'll see you at Tanka this week, Sharpie.
Yes, you will, Joe. Good night. Thank you.
I love when people understand references.
That was an obscure reference.
That was good.
Yeah.
I like him.
Sharpie's a great guy. He's one of my dad's best friends. I like hanging out with him without my dad. So that's I don't know if that's
so you
cool.
prefer to hang out with boomers than like your Gen Z
So
friends.
I live in Westboro right now. All my friends are gone in the city. So I hang out with my dad and his friends, and I love it.
Have you been to the New Ground Round yet?
No, but I know my dad and Sharpie have.
What's your dad's name?
Paul. He's listening right now.
Hey, Paul.
He always listens. He commentates.
Paul.
Yeah, Paul.
Hey, did we get any fine bomb this week?
He's a frisky Italian.
Oh, he's frisky?
He's a frisky Italian. He's got a little temper.
What is it? Guys, what's a frisky Italian?
I know many of them, Joe. I know many of them. I didn't see any fine bomb this week.
Okay.
I'm sure it's out there, but...
Oh, remember the woman, if she won the lottery, she'd...
She was going to, buy Kalen DeBoer out of his contract?
Get him out of there. All right.
That was a Departed reference, right? Is that... Yeah. Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
I got it,
Because
too.
remember, he ordered the cranberry.
Yeah.
And
Jack
the guy
Nicholson.
goes, "What are you on your beer?"
Yeah.
And then he beats the crap out of him. And then
Yeah.
Frenchie goes, "Hey, that's Frankie Beers or whatever."
Yeah, that's a great movie.
And only I can hit Frankie Beers. So what are you gonna drink?
Yeah,
cranberry juice. What are you on you?
Do you like Mai Tais, Joe?
I'm more of a Scorpion Bowl guy.
Isn't a Scorpion Bowl just a bunch of Mai Tais put together?
But the Kowloon makes Mai Tai and Scorpion Bowl drinks all the time. Like they have them pre-made, ready to go.
Wow.
Have you been to Kowloon?
I have not.
Oh, Joe, we're going.
All
right. All right. This
Sharpie,
Paul,
we're going to the Kowloon.
This.
Pack up your bags.
This.
We're due north.
This is like Joe does the North Shore.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. All right, just real quick. This is what we didn't do tonight. Just tease this because we have a minute. If you were thinking about it, as of today, week 1 of the NFL season, and now heading into week 2, who is the best of the Belichick tree? We don't have to talk about it.
Brian Flores. Don't even have to think about it. I think he's elite on defense, and he deserves another head coaching opportunity. I think he has that Minnesota, but everywhere he's been, he's had an elite defense.
And last night, he had a huge
elite.
second half.
And his front seven is always outstanding.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's a leader of men. He's a great defensive coach. I think he's due for another shot in the NFL.
All right.
See, I'm on it tonight.
We're going to save it for tomorrow, Skaz.
All right.
Skaz had his tiers tonight of quarterbacks. Who do you think's been the best quarterback from last year's class? Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, it's Jaden Daniels. I don't agree with Skaz on Bo Nix. I think Drake May could have been on the Broncos and done
I
the
think Drake
exact
May's the
same
worst.
thing. You think Drake May is the worst?
I have, at least Caleb Williams has 18 touchdowns and 2 interceptions, but he's 1-11.
Yeah. No, I'm just talking about Bo Nix cemented a second. I don't know if I agree with that.
Playoffs.
But you could plug